Good afternoon. It is 3 o'clock. I'm Joseph Bonanno, live from the Circus Sports at Kentucky Downs Studios. In NFL news today, the Bengals have officially placed quarterback Joe Burrow on IR with a grade 3 turf toe injury. In response, they signed quarterback Brett Rippey into the active roster and signed quarterback Sean Clifford and Mike White to the practice squad. Bucs defensive end Kalijah Cansey, their 2023 first-round pick, who had 11.5 sacks during his first 2 seasons, tore his pec during Monday night's win at Houston and will be out for the season. Also, the NFL announced today that Tom Brady, a minority owner with the Raiders and broadcasting for Fox, is prohibited from going to the team facility for practices or production meetings, but he is allowed to sit in the coach's booth, and he did not break any rules by doing so after he was seen in the Raiders coaching booth on Monday night. In college football news, there was a report stating that Vanderbilt quarterback Diego Pavia's attorney has set the stage to challenge the NCAA for a 7th season of eligibility. However, Pavia has responded on social media saying that the report is false. For our foundation repair and waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Welcome to 3HL 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City. I will say this, it is raining in downtown Nashville, and I looked at the radar before I started walking around. There was nothing on it.
Oh, you walked to work today.
Got caught in it.
Oops.
Come on, Euro.
Oops.
Got caught in it. First time ever. Don Davenport is here, y'all.
Hey, what's up? Happy Tuesday. Let's go.
What up, Babsy?
I am coffee-nated and ready.
Man, yesterday I had, over at Two Rivers Ford, I had 2 espressos. I drove home like a Georgia football player.
You wanted to say that so bad yesterday, and then you didn't.
But you just reminded me because you mentioned coffee.
I did. I mentioned coffee. And I also sent you Ryan Silverfield of Memphis's little stray that he took on Georgia's wide receivers and their speeding problems.
Yes, I did see that.
Which I was like, savage. Ryan Silverfield is just low-key savage out there in Memphis.
Yeah, we might be able to play that later.
Yeah. I like him. He was at the at Slay's Hall of Fame
Who?
induction.
Oh, yeah, you saw
Ryan
me talk to him,
Silverfield,
yep.
yeah.
Oh,
so
was
it was good to see him, yeah, because there were some Memphis ties, obviously, for being honored. And so him and his beautiful wife were there.
Yeah.
Babsy Davenport is here, y'all.
Yeah, you already said that.
Okay. Seth is the producer of 3HL.
What's up?
I got you,
Executive
Mayor.
producer of 3HL.
Hey, Zeph already screwed up today. He gave us the
Sure
wrong
did,
sheet,
dog.
wrong info.
Came in like yesterday, dog.
I printed yesterday's email instead of today's email,
Yeah.
so my
Listen.
Quit screwing up.
Hey, no, you tell him, Ross. You tell him, Ross. Let's go.
Also, do you have audio today? Is there a sheet full of that?
No, because the computer was messed up.
We
For a
didn't get the
while.
coordinators?
Oh, excuses. Here they come.
And I've got
they
him on.
come.
I've got him on Twitter. I don't have
All
them
right,
saved
Brian
anywhere.
Callahan.
Okay.
Excuses. Here
No,
they
Brian Callahan.
Let's go
would-
ahead and produce the show right now, live on air. Go ahead and grab that Silverfield from our chat. Grab Kirk Herbstreit talking about Vandy
Herbie.
from the chat, him and Joey Galloway.
Which, can I just say this? And I responded to Kirk's tweet about it. You know, they started this podcast, right?
Mm-hmm.
How in the hell does that guy have any time to do anything else? Because I look at my life right now and I'm drowning. Like,
He has no
drowning. I'm like, I can't, oh my gosh, PTO messages and this and that. And I got to pack a lunch and, I got player calls and I got production calls. And then
you just
the
mentioned
show
all the
and-
kids stuff. He doesn't have any kids in the house anymore.
That's
That's true.
It's him, Allie, and Peter.
And dogs.
The dogs.
And the
Yeah.
dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. That makes
You
a
are
huge
absolute.
difference.
That's a humongous difference.
Man, these kids.
That.
Raising kids ain't for the faint-hearted.
Slay Dog in his full Auburn gear today.
I'm in the building. I thought I would represent some of my War Damn Eagles out there.
You know what? I just want to say,
You got a
What
big
would you like
game
to say
coming up
about
Saturday.
you have never looked better
Thank you, Babs.
than you do today.
I appreciate that.
I don't know what's on your shirt. I can see an N, but even the N is in Auburn colors.
It's
It's
like,
Nike for, it's
N
the
for
Nike
Nike?
in Auburn colors.
I got something on the back. I don't know what it is.
I'm pretty sure it's from Bruce, probably, right?
It could be.
Turn around.
Oh, here we go. Oh, it does?
It says 1972 Nike Athletics.
There you go.
1972.
Bruce knows better than to send him any gear that is specifically has the Auburn
Yeah, you can't
logo
do
all
that.
over it because then he won't wear it. But he'll wear something like that it's at least our colors.
If I lose
The
a bet, I
right
like to have
shade
the
of
gear.
orange.
So that Under Armour stuff I can throw away.
Yeah,
Don't need
because
that
they're
no more.
Nike now.
Oh, they had Under Armour?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
That's why it was perfect for him though. That was the AU.
Under Armour guys, y'all are
the
great.
UAA,
That's
however you wanna do it.
awesome. If you want to advertise with the show, y'all are great. But
No,
But,
they're not. Them and one.
one's still
and
a
one.
thing.
Dog, over in Europe they are. I hated to have to wear those. That was the dumbest season I ever had.
It's not around here, though.
No.
I mean, they're not sponsoring
No.
schools or anything. I told you we were Russell Athletics when I played volleyball at
That's
Auburn.
something right there.
That sucks.
Man, y'all was straight out the Target and
Walmart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
The little
And
penny jerseys.
back then it wasn't in Target and Walmart.
and all of their clothes were like thick too.
and
so
big.
thick
And big, yeah.
I saw Babsy's little jersey.
It was so. God, it makes me feel old because it was huge, massive, and it was so thick, like you couldn't even sweat through it because it was so heavy. The material was so heavy.
That's funny.
It's just old school.
You can watch the show live, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
Scoop on YouTube. Shout out to Slay's knee.
Yeah. He
Every
getting
day.
stronger too, man.
So
You're looking good on your workouts.
I felt better.
my friend Ken Newton, you guys know him, big Alabama fan. His mom, Linda, came to one of our SEC tournament remotes, Babsy, and you met her, but she's got to have robotic knee replacement.
What's the difference?
A robot's doing it?
I don't know. I didn't know that. I don't know if there's anything different. Do you have a robotic knee?
No, I got it. I mean, it's metal.
technically.
Yeah, I mean,
It's like a Rector set?
probably what you would
back
make a
in the day.
robot out of.
Hey, when you go through security, do you have to?
Yes.
Yeah,
Went
that's
off 3
new.
times.
Wow.
And the guy told me,
You have
I
to
was like,
tell him.
I took my watch off, took my ring off, took everything off. This is through TSA.
You forgot.
And the dude, I forgot. And the guy told me in TSA, he was like, Slay, didn't you just have your knee operated on? I was like, you know what? You're right.
The guy security told you.
I
He
was like,
reminded you.
damn, you're right, dog. My bad.
Man, we need
He's
to
like,
Shout
don't
out
do
to
that.
our BNA security
Dude,
people, by the way, because
down for it.
every time I travel, they're like, hey,
Yeah,
tell
they
Slay
listen.
and Brent hi.
Also, what the hell happened at the airport last night?
What a disaster. Hey, if you were
definitely
in
question.
any of it or at the airport, we want to hear from you. Like,
Well,
what's
Babs-
the inside story?
Babsy
call.
was all over some people posting videos. It was hysterical.
There was some funny.
And I hate to delight in your misery, but like some of the things that people were saying were just.
Get out of Nashville. I don't know.
People gone.
Allegedly,
I've
there
been
was
here
an
an hour and a half.
accident right there by the airport that totally jacked everything up.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, the airport
that was bizarre.
but both-
statement was weird though.
What is it?
Well, there were 70,000 people flying in and out. Like you can't tell.
Come on, man.
You know that in advance.
And don't do that, y'all.
Also,
Why?
it's a Monday.
That's what I'm saying. Why? Why were they? Were they all coming from games?
They said there was some convention that had like 7,500 hotel rooms, and
I did see that there was a massive convention.
but you know that's coming.
It's always like that, though. But that was.
I mean, they're fixing
silly.
everything at the airport, and everything looks great and all this stuff. But man, they got to do
They gotta
something with
get
the roads.
transit. The transit got to get right. Transit got to get right.
There were people that posted on social media that were stuck there for 4 hours.
Yeah,
Like, what do you do?
I don't know. I would have been in an Uber. I would have gotten out and walked.
You just left your car?
No, I'd have been in an Uber.
Oh,
You couldn't get an Uber. Like these
That's the
people
other
were
one.
Oh yeah, nobody's going
because
Yeah.
nobody would come.
a
Nobody
good
could
point.
come in and out. I mean,
that's
disaster.
ugly.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Huh.
Well,
You got this, BNA. We believe in you.
615-737-1045. Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe. Mayor, I thought you did a terrific job on the Titans pregame at the stadium. Thank you. That was easy, man. So the pregame shows, the home pregame shows, and several of the road pregame shows will be me, Blaine, and Buck.
You used
And-
to do postgame last year.
I did postgame the last 2 years, and I enjoy doing the pregame because now I can actually watch the game and not have to take notes in real time and, you know, maybe have a beverage or two. But Buck and Blaine are so good together because they come at it from two different perspectives.
Talk about two different personalities.
Yes, I
Right.
really enjoyed that. So I appreciate that comment.
Was it positive on the pregame show, like getting
Well, I mean,
into
we
Titans talk?
ended the show. I go, all right, guys, like they're playing the music and everything. I was like, do the Titans win today? Buck looks at me and goes, no.
Well, Buck's never positive.
Yeah, Buck
That's
ain't.
not a surprise.
But
Did
that's how
Blaine
we
say yes or
ended.
no?
That's how we ended. He just was like, yeah, okay, thank you. But that's how we ended the Titans pregame show.
Okay.
Here you go, Titans Radio.
Well,
Take this positivity and run with it. 615-737-1045 if you want in, at 3HL1045 on X. So one of the big stories today, Vanderbilt quarterback Diego Pavia, his attorney filed a motion trying to seek a 7th year, and then Diego Pavia just recently posted, this is it, y'all.
So happy.
this is my final year.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Diego.
What he put a blue hat, the
Cap.
blue hat emoji. What is
No
that?
cap. I mean cap.
No cap.
Sorry, cap. Yeah.
Cap.
I mean, lying.
Like your boy, your boy yesterday at the airport.
Okay.
Get the F out of Nashville. No cap.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
means
what
you're-
that means.
No cap means you're telling the truth, like you ain't playing.
Okay, I'm gonna start using that.
Yeah, like I mean this.
Listen.
This is like, so the kids have been using that for like 5 years.
Oh my
It's been
gosh!
around-
So you're telling
it's
me
been around a
I'm
minute, baby.
that uncool?
They're probably not even using it anymore, except for that guy stuck at the airport. He did.
Not this still going.
And Diego did.
It's like a part of
wouldn't
the conversation.
I
Now.
wouldn't have minded Diego getting another year.
I would have.
Just a career college football player.
Now come on, dog.
It would have, I mean, he makes $2 million.
Yeah, like let's stop.
You got to lead at some point.
I
He's
mean,
10-7.
Hey, stop hating over there.
I understand like 6
College
year.
football is
10 and
better
6.
with Diego
10 and 6.
Pavia in it.
It absolutely is. But you stunt the growth of the other Diego Pavia that's coming.
Who is that?
I have no clue.
What the life?
Yeah,
Diego.
it'll be
What
one
is
more.
that guy going to do with his life? Listen, I love
Him
him.
and Theo
He
Vaughn
is
ought to
a
do something.
freaking dog, but he ain't going to play in the NFL.
UFL has his name written all over it.
That's a
Would
great
he want to
point.
do that
Dude,
though?
if Pavia goes to the UFL, I will beg to cover his games. Do you know how great he'd be on a live mic in the middle of a game?
Well, he'd run that league.
He got to do something.
He would run it.
because he's a freak.
On3.com, week 4 Heisman poll. Number 1, Oklahoma quarterback John Mateer. You get to face him this weekend.
Where is that game?
In
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
In Norman.
It's not a good. It's not. I don't feel good
Yeah.
as an Auburn Tiger.
You think your boy's going to be able to handle that?
No, I don't. I think Jackson Arnold is probably the least strong mental quarterback in all of college football,
Gosh.
judging from coaches' comments, appearances, his comments, all of that. And I think it's going to be an absolute disaster. Him going back, the pressure is going to get to him. But I really like the backup quarterback. So there's
okay.
hope. But unfortunately, you're not gonna see the backup quarterback unless it's really, really ugly
Right.
early.
Right.
You know.
Plus, and I know how talented that kid is, but like to throw him in that situation,
If you
Sink or
and,
swim, baby. Let's go.
and if you throw him in there,
like they throw the babies in the pool.
That's right.
it ain't no coming
hate
back
that.
from it if you throw him in there either.
You're right.
Oh, that's right.
because you can't do that mentally to your starter
Nope.
either.
Especially
Yeah.
against Oklahoma.
Yeah, I'm worried about this one.
Yeah.
It's only 6.5 point underdog, Auburn.
I think that's pretty heavy for an SEC matchup. What do you get at home for Oklahoma? We always talk about this with Furman, but
It varies more in college football.
right.
Probably around 3,
Okay.
somewhere in there.
Yeah.
I mean, on average, you would get 2.5, but some places are better than others. That's not a night game, is it?
No, it's ABC afternoon.
The
Oh, that's
2:30?
good.
Yeah. I think that helps. What did
That's
Mike
true.
Key say yesterday? Said Tennessee got great news today that the Tennessee-Mississippi State game in Starkville is at 3:15
It doesn't
and not
matter.
at night.
Those cowbells are ringing at freaking
Oh, they'll be
noon.
ringing, but that night atmosphere in Arizona State,
Yeah. Well, and they took they took Kenny Dillingham's comments personal there.
yep. And they were saying it hadn't been that live in that building since Dak.
That place used to be jumping.
And everything.
Yeah. Except for the real early noon kicks because everybody's still hunting.
Yeah. I remember you told me this story.
All right.
Dan Mullen told me that, and I was like, "What do you mean?" He was like, "Dawn, they're out hunting. They won't be here till halftime." I'm like, "Oh, I got it. Okay."
That is funny.
The season opened this weekend. I'm like, oh, the season?
Let me continue the Heisman poll real quick, and then we'll take a couple of phone calls, and we'll get Jim Wyatt in here. Busy start to the show. Florida State quarterback Tommy Castellanos is number 2 right now. Miami quarterback Carson Beck, 3. Texas A&M quarterback Marcel Reed, 4. Vanderbilt quarterback Diego Pavia, number 5 on the On3.com Week 4 Heisman poll. There you go.
And that's your reason right there why you let them play. Let him run their score up.
He's got the highest PFF grade among any college football quarterback.
Love it.
Love that.
Let's get Brian, works at TSA. Brian, what's up?
Hey, I worked at it. I'm retired now, but what happened was the guy that ran the airport when I was there, they put $2.5 billion in redoing the airport, new runways and all that stuff. But if you notice, when you go in, they put the hotel and the parking up, but your arrivals and departure lanes are the same. Mm-hmm. They didn't widen that. That should have been 3 or 4 lanes or 5 lanes for departures and arrivals.
That's definitely true.
Should have happened. That's what, and when you come in the airport, that's the issue right now. And we saw it working there, we saw it every day. And when it's holiday season or the Rams come in or whatever happens, you ain't going to get people through there. Uber, they'll jack their prices way up. I heard you talk about Uber, but they'll jack them way up to get in and out of there,
Yeah, they said the Uber prices were like over $200.
That's nuts.
And people were waiting for like 2 hours for an Uber at the airport.
But working there for 14 years or 13 years, I'm sorry, we saw that every day. I mean, they did not extend that, and they were going to have an issue there because the hotel's already there and all that other stuff. But I just want to put my 2 cents in, and that's really the issue right there. But you have a blessed day, and go Titans.
Thank you, Brian.
Brian.
Appreciate you, man.
Is it too late to fix it? It's too late to fix it?
Yeah.
Well, could you imagine if they constructed on that road right now?
Oh.
Just wait till basketball season when Slay has to fly out, not me.
They were doing there is a construction project on one of those roads, or at least one of those roads, where I read they were doing it between 9 and 3. I'm like, how about do it between 3 a.m. and 9 p.m.?
Right.
Or 9 p.m. and 3 a.m.
9 p.m.
That's it. That's where I was.
Overnight.
When there are no flights.
Why would they be doing it between 9 a.m. to 3?
I don't know. That's like
that's what I read,
the
though.
busiest. Yeah.
Hey, tell Buddy, it starts 69 or something, man. Call dude back, man.
Remember that?
Yeah, call him back,
69?
man.
I haven't heard that in years, Slay.
That right there gets you back to anybody you need to get back to.
Dude, the kids nowadays are like, what is
they ain't
he
got a clue
about
that.
I love it when you say nowadays. What was the other one? 10, 10, 8, 20 or something? Like 10.
Start 67, how you block yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, block your number from coming through.
From coming through on the caller ID. Yeah, I knew that one.
Yeah.
Remember the little calling card thing?
Had to use that one when you called the parents at home.
Yeah. Late. Yeah, I'm like, what's going on with this?
Hey, I'm at so-and-so's.
Number didn't show up.
She knew just enough, didn't she?
Yeah.
She knew what she needed to know.
Absolutely.
All right, Jim Wyatt coming up.
Through life.
TennesseeTitans.com. We'll talk Titans football next. I know what I want, and I only buy what I need to keep me connected. Stay connected with Wi-Fi coverage that delivers the speed your devices need. Count on reliable connection for all of your devices, even when everyone's online. Protect your devices and help keep loved ones safe and secure online with advanced security included at no extra cost. 24/7 customer service here for you whenever you need it. With in-home Wi-Fi support, stay connected and on the go with over 20 million secure Xfinity Wi-Fi hotspots nationwide. Get the best Wi-Fi for your home. Enjoy ultimate control of your home network with the Xfinity app. Personalize your Wi-Fi name and password. Assign user profiles. View and control connected devices, and much, much more. Use the Xfinity app to pause Wi-Fi to disconnect for a while. Set family-safe browsing and much more. Advanced security is available to Xfinity Internet customers with a compatible Xfinity gateway. Must Activate advanced security through the Xfinity app. Actual speeds vary and are not guaranteed. For factors affecting speed, visit Xfinity.com/network management. To get started, visit Xfinity.com or drop into an Xfinity store today. Xfinity, the Wi-Fi is booming.
What's happening, good people? Low T coming to you with Synerginx. And you know what time it is, don't you? The MVPs of testosterone replacement therapy are right here for you. You're probably asking, what does it do? Well, I'm telling you, if you've been thinking about testosterone and if you've noticed that you're getting older, more tired, not motivated to do anything, I mean, not anything. It's not just aging. Nope. It's a physical and mental change to your body. Testosterone can actually help. Real patients tell the people at Low T every day how they got their energy back. They're doing better than ever at work. And the relationship, yes, is happy. It's like they're newlyweds again, you know what I mean? At the gym, crushing it. And we've even heard people say they were depressed before. Wasn't their self. Synergix and Low T Center, TRT, changed that for me. And I'm much better for it. That's what you hear. And I promise you, they're coming through with it. So right now, go book your appointment online at trtmvp.com. That's trtmvp.com.
3HL 1045, The Zone. You can watch the show live, YouTube, Facebook Live, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
Thank you, Babsy. Emmett on YouTube, congrats to Middle Tennessee State for squeezing out a win over Nevada at 14-13. Yeah, we talked about that yesterday. They were a heartbeat away from going down 20-0, but an interception in the end zone. Then they score a couple of touchdowns in the fourth quarter to take the lead. Get a missed field goal at the buzzer from Nevada, and they get the win. Congratulations to Austin Peay. Also, he says beating Morehead State 56-7.
Mohead.
Austin Peay pretty good.
Can we give
pretty good. Tennessee Tech really good.
So, guy, before we go to the gym,
shout out.
We got the answer, people. The concrete and work done for Metro. Their standard road permit is from 9 to 3, and if you get on that road before 9, they're gonna get on that behind. Not those words,
Sorry.
but
that makes no sense whatsoever.
Yes, though.
Let me just pick the busiest time for the airport and just do road construction.
Yeah, shout out to G Mosley, man, for helping me. Appreciate it, bro.
Shout outs presented by your mom and them.
Yeah.
Jim Wyatt joins us now, a fan of the 3-0 Vanderbilt Commodores, ranked number 20 in America.
Riding high, Jimmy. Riding high.
Slay told you, Jim, what was going to happen.
Told you.
You're right, Ron. Yep, hopefully they can keep it going. It's a good Vanderbilt team. Certainly need to keep winning games.
26.5-point favorite this weekend. Then they get Utah State next weekend. Then Alabama. Could be 5-0. Highest they've ever been ranked is 13th, and they could be by the time they play Alabama.
Yeah, and certainly, Georgia State's the team that beat them last year. So you're never going to get me to celebrate being ranked. I just think it's overrated, especially this time of year. I know it's nice. You get to find the scores faster on the score app. It's stuck in the top 25, but it doesn't do you any good until season ends. So
it's not cool on any level, though.
I was just going to say, man. Jimmy, you're so optimistic and calm.
Yeah, well, you find the scores either on the score app because you can hit top 25 and you get to see them on the scroller more frequently on ESPN. But other than that, it's just not worth anything.
Speaking of rankings, and to clean up what we were just talking about, Austin Peay ranked 20th in the FCS poll. Tennessee Tech ranked 12th in the FCS poll. So we clean up that. So, I mean, yeah, that's a fun team to watch. And that wasn't just a Diego Pavia performance. That was like just a beatdown.
Yeah, I agree. It's funny that their coach has been in the game. Talked about Diego Pavia being Vandy's whole team, and I think you found out they got a pretty good defense too, and they can run it down your throat, which they did to South Carolina. So that game wasn't a fluke. Even if their quarterback would have played the whole game, Vanderbilt was still going to win that game by double digits. And now they got to find a way to beat Georgia State this year, which they couldn't do last year.
Well, they'll remember that.
Now, see,
remember that.
That right there, that's the Jimmy that used to cover the inner city right there. That's what I'm talking about, Jimmy. That's the trash talk I'm looking for.
Inner city, Jimmy?
Yeah, it was going to be a double-digit win, Jimmy. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Put the vines on and turn it backwards.
Inner city, Jimmy.
That's the one that comes to Mount Wilson, man.
A little bit there.
Listen, Vandy's got
Georgia State.
Vandy's got a 6'8" offensive tackle that absolutely took Dylan Stewart out of that football game too.
Yes, he did. Yeah, that's one thing that's different about Vandy is they've got an offensive line now and a defensive line that can up and be physical and play, and they've got guys behind them that can come in if those guys need a break, certainly on the defensive line to add to the rotation. They got a good rotation at running back. They've got receivers that can make plays. So they just need to stay healthy. And but certainly I'm enjoying it. I'm not going to lie to you. I've been a Vanderbilt fan since my dad started taking me to games out there. I was 6, 7 years old, and this could very well be the best team that they've had since I've been alive.
That's right. Let's talk about the Titans. From Next Gen Stats, I'll start here. The horizontal distance between Cam Ward and Alec Iomanner from pass to catch was 30.4 yards. That is the longest such distance on a touchdown pass on the run in the Next Gen Stats era, which goes back 10 years. That was a hell of a throw. And I think all of us watching were like, no, not across your body. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, touchdown. Yay.
Do it.
Yeah, I think that was what was so cool about that play. You could just kind of see it developing if you're sitting in the stands. On TV, I guess you saw it too. But, if you're at the game and you saw it kind of play out the way it did, and because it kind of And I'm watching Cam, and I see him stop, and then I'm seeing Io Manor off in the distance run in that direction. And it just was a beautiful throw, beautifully executed. Those guys work on that scramble drill all the time. Alec and Cam both said, hey, we knew exactly what to do. So it was a great play. I mean, no doubt about it. And the Titans just got to make more plays like that, because that was, you score more touchdowns, not kicking so many field goals. Titans certainly be in a better position than they are right now, but just not good enough to make a flash play, a highlight reel play like that, and then, commit 10 penalties and have to settle for field goals and don't get a pass rush on the defense. I mean, there's a lot of things that need to be cleaned up, even though it is nice to talk about a play like that.
I know. I obviously, as a fan, would prefer, maybe an easier looking touchdown there, but whatever. We'll take it. Jimmy, a lot of conversation on this show yesterday in our chat about frustrations with Brian Callahan, with coaching, with maybe, some people say lack of adjustments throughout the entire game. And with play calling, what has maybe Brian Callahan and Cam Ward's response really been when it comes to that criticism?
Well, I'll just speak to the Brian part, because obviously Cam's going to defend his coach, and and Brian, not trying to defend himself, but just to try to explain how things are. I mean, because he was asked about halftime adjustments yesterday, and he said the reality is those are overrated. You're really adjusting from drive to drive, and with some of the technology they have now, I mean, they're looking at stuff on the sideline, and they're adjusting to how teams are adjusting to them. It hasn't been pretty in the second half. I know it's easy to look at and say, well, other teams out coaching or making better adjustments. I think the reality is the Titans lost to two teams that are better than they are in the first 2 weeks of the season. The Rams have got a better team than the Titans. So do the Broncos. That doesn't mean the Titans can't win. I think the Titans can beat the Colts, and the Colts just beat the Broncos. But, the Titans are losing because, they're not protecting the quarterback very well. They're not getting a pass rush on the opposing team's quarterback. They're, again, have committed 23 penalties in the first 2 weeks of the season. That's why they're losing. I think you could have, coaching is important, but players and personnel and depth and star players help even more. And right now the Titans are lacking, and I think we all knew that was going to be the case going in. I'm not surprised they're 0-2. I think there's a great chance to win this game against the Colts, and I think some games coming up on the schedule are winnable games. But you better play better, and you better not beat yourself. And if you win some of those games, maybe the subject's a little bit different.
Jim Wyatt with us, TennesseeTitans.com, at J Wyatt Sports on X.
Jimmy, man, you had some plays made in the secondary, but I think, man, it just would have went hand in hand if we could have got a little bit more of a pass rush. Do you put that around guys like Femi just kind of being thrust into that role, missing a guy like T'Vondre Sweat? Defensively, when you watch them, like what is the takeaway, and where are we with T. Sweat, or have they not announced?
Yeah, I mean, I know Denard talked about the importance of getting him back in there and what a difference he makes when he is in there. I get the sense he's closer to returning than J.C. Latham, although I'll have a better idea tomorrow at practice. It's not funny, but I mean, the reality is when this season started, or this whole offseason, I think one of the concerns fans had, and I think people that cover the team, and I think anybody surrounding the team had, is who's going to rush the quarterback, because obviously Jeffrey Simmons is very disruptive inside. He needs help, and the guys so far just have not been able to do it. How do you fix that? Obviously those guys got to play better. Denard Wilson said, hey, I probably need to be a little bit more aggressive from a blitz standpoint. So I think you try that. The plan against the Broncos was a little bit different. Their whole game plan, or at least the biggest mindset of the defense, was just to kind of keep Bo Nix in that pocket, not let him escape. Stafford, pretty smart in getting rid of the ball. This weekend should have a little bit more of a chance, but even Daniel Jones gets rid of the ball quick. So the combination of giving the other team's quarterback a lot of time to throw and then not being able to cover well enough was pretty evident on Sunday, and it's going to definitely have to get better if this team's going to have a chance. I mean, they just gave up too many points, and just 4 touchdowns is hard to overcome when you're scoring 1.
Yeah, 2 sacks in 2 games, and Denard Wilson saying what you said. He needs to dial up the pressure a little bit more, he thinks. You mentioned Daniel Jones coming in. What a good fit in Indianapolis, and Slay called this all offseason. But 71.4% completion percentage. He has 5 touchdowns, 3 on the ground, no interceptions. A little misleading that they're 2-0 because they missed a game-winning field goal from 60, but a 15-yard penalty gave them another chance, and they were able to kick a field goal and beat Denver. But really good team coming in here, and for those that haven't watched them, Tyler Warren, their first-round draft pick from Penn State, tight end, they're using him in all kinds of ways, out of the backfield, screen passes, straight up tight end. He can block well. Like, this is a player.
Yeah, and I mean, the crazy stats is they haven't punted yet, and I don't think they've had a 3-and-out yet. Don't think they've turned the ball over yet. I mean, again, I don't think they're the Chiefs or the Eagles or one of the league's powerhouses, but that just shows you that if you don't hurt yourself, you got a chance to win games, and that's why they beat the Broncos and the Titans didn't, because they didn't hurt themselves. Now, they got lucky. I hated the call to end the game, the 15-yard penalty that put them in position for a field goal, because that pretty much changed the outcome of the game. But they won, and they're 2-0, and they're 2 games at last year's AFC South champion, the Texans, and they're leading the division coming in here. But they're beatable, and Titans, need to play well before they go on the road for 3 straight.
Yeah, Sanchez Rigoberto is stealing money. He's the punter. Hasn't been in a game yet. Just kind of cruising. And just stay there. Hey, I'll be over here, y'all.
Yeah, not bad. So Titans need to force them to punt, need to force some turnovers, and really need to give themselves a chance in this game because, the first 2, you can look at them. They're 9.5-point underdog against the Broncos, 5.5 against the Rams. Both those teams, playoff teams last year. The Colts, like the Titans, are trying to work themselves back into contention, and but they're not there yet. And I think it's a winnable game. I think the line is sitting at 3.5.
3.5. Yeah.
Teams pull those underdogs, win those a lot of times. So it's enough talking about what could have been, should have been. It's time to start winning some games, and this is an opportunity on Sunday with Mike Keith in the house is going in the Ring of Honor.
Yeah. How about that? Number 19, Ring of Honor member Mike Keith will be given that award at halftime. That's going to be fun. Well deserved.
Yes, it will be. So be good to see Mike, and be good to be back at the stadium, and it's going to be a while because after this game on Sunday, Titans go on the road for 3 straight, and when they come back, it'll be Mike Vrabel and the Patriots coming to town. So need to have a little momentum going in that game.
There he is. He's Jim Wyatt, TennesseeTitans.com for your Titans content, and you can hit him up on X at @JWyattSports. Thank you, Jimmy.
Okay, you have a good week. Thank you.
There he is,
Thanks,
Jim Wyatt. 615-737-1045. Let's go to Joe in Nashville next up. Joe, what's up?
Good to see Bud, and good to be back.
Joe, I'm going to put you on hold, man. Get that radio down. Dylan in Nashville. Dylan, what's up?
Hey, guys. How you doing, man? I just got to say, shout out to Dawn. I do love her, man, but she keeps saying each year, it can't get worse. It can't get worse. Well, Dawn, I love you, but it has gotten worse. Through the same games, the Titans have given up 11 sacks.
That is not her that says
she would
that.
never say that.
Dylan, no,
She gets mad at everybody.
I always say it can always get worse.
Uh-huh.
Well, I just think, guys, we need someone like Taylor Lewan. I don't know if y'all remember, but he publicly called himself out post-game and just addressed it. Mm-hmm. Somebody's got to be held accountable here, man. Bill Callahan was brought in here as the answer for the O-line, but there's no improvement. Does Brian Callahan fire his dad?
That's a great point. I mean, you always hear never hire somebody that you can't fire.
I do got to give Brian credit because he did fire the special teams coach who was his buddy last year, Colt Anderson.
But it took him a damn year.
This is true. I'm a little nervous, guys. And I do want to just touch real quick on J.C. Latham. I know he's dealing with that hip injury that flared up, but what's the status on that, guys? I'm a little nervous about that.
I think you should be nervous about it.
Yep. We're with you, Dylan.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I don't know any detail there. I don't know about y'all, but it doesn't sound good. It sounds weird.
That's the detail and it's not like it happened during the game. Like it's something that's been there. That has progressively getting worse, obviously. So
That's not good.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said it was the first day in Atlanta is when it happened.
And there wasn't a whole lot of talk about that. I mean, we didn't hear that until
he said it.
Basically the game, too, is when you noticed, okay, something's going on here with him, and you could see it in his face. And then, I think it was a Will Bowling sideline report, too, in that game where it was like, okay, he's trying really hard to push through this and isn't able to. I know we have to take a break, but you want to dive into the offensive line next?
Yes, we can.
Might as well.
I mean, we can dive in. Like, why are they bad? Right?
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
But and we'll talk about it after the break.
Yeah.
Big problem at right tackle is one thing.
Huge.
There's a big problem
At
top
left
to
tackle,
bottom. And there's
too.
a big problem with penalties.
Huge problem with penalties. Yeah. Okay. We'll talk about the offensive line. Also, this week's nominees for the Pepsi Zero Sugar NFL Rookie of the Week are, got that for you a little bit later. There is a Titan on that list. More 3HL next, 104.5 The Zone. For over 50 years, Brentwood Jewelry has been proudly serving the Middle Tennessee community with exceptional style and exceptional deals every day. As a family-owned and operated business spanning 3 generations, these guys are deeply rooted within the community. From Salem's service in the Special Forces to his sons serving as local firefighters, the Imamali family is dedicated to giving back in a time that is imperative to support local. Shop Brentwood Jewelry, and you can do just that. Brentwood Jewelry here to help you pop the question. If you're thinking about getting that done, let them help you take the stress out of selecting the perfect engagement ring. They can help you find a beautiful ring in your ideal budget. You can browse their incredible selection of one-of-a-kind rings or talk with their custom design specialists to create a stunning ring as remarkable as your loved one. Watches. They have tons of watches and incredible selection. If you haven't heard, Nashville's premier timepiece dealer is Brentwood Jewelry. Not only do they have the best selection of watches, they're also the go-to spot for pre-owned Rolexes, both vintage and current models. You can own a fine pre-owned Rolex for a fraction of the cost, and every watch has been meticulously serviced to ensure the highest level of performance and is presented with a 2-year warranty. 7012 Church Street in the heart of Brentwood, just off Franklin Road. Exceptional style, exceptional deals every day for more than 50 years. Visit BrentwoodJewelry.com.
All right, I want to tell you about Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville. The windows in my 15-year-old townhome were done, not doing their job. I knew I had to replace them, so I went through every single company that could possibly do windows here in Middle Tennessee, and Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville was my absolute favorite. Also had them replace our windows downstairs in our home. I had bugs coming in the side of them. You could feel the heat coming in the windows during the summer. And now we have all brand new Pella windows and doors of Nashville in our home, and they have been just amazing to work with. They will take care of you. Of course, lifetime warranty on all their products. And then on top of it, they back up their work with warranty, a 10-year labor warranty, which is leading in the industry. Staff is in place to support you, the customer, and they do it really, really well. They're the best, and they let me give you a Dawn deal every month, so that makes them even better. Dawn deal for this month, 55% off qualifying installations, 0% APR for 48 full months. Yes, help them celebrate 100 years in business. Ask about the Dawn deal and schedule your free consultation. You can do it online, PellaNashville.com.
3HL 104.5 The Zone. Babs, you want to talk about the offensive line?
I mean, I don't want to, but
Oh, here we go.
since our caller, what was his name? I just lost it. I'm sorry, my brain has so many names in it right now that I'm just like fried.
That's what made you go get that. What is it? Alphabet SpaghettiOs yesterday.
That's right.
Got so many little letters just jumbled up in your mouth.
Those things are so good. I want to go buy more so that I can eat them.
Well, I'll tell you this: without J.C. Latham out there, whoo.
So where do you start with it, Babs? That's the real question. Like, where were you going?
So he was like, he had said, okay, don't ever say it can't get worse. I honestly don't believe it is worse this year than it was last year. Right now. Do you? I mean, it can always get worse. That's what I always say.
No, because we've seen pockets for a quarterback to throw from.
Right.
We
didn't see that at all last year.
So Cam Ward's been sacked 11 times. I did see a stat today, though. The most hit quarterback in the league is Jaden Daniels, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah. That's because Cam's going to try and get away from trouble, too.
And Daniels may not play this week, they're talking about. But Jaden Daniels also, last year, was the most hit quarterback. And so I saw Mina Kimes talking about today, like that she's worried about him, big picture, moving forward. But
is that in the pocket, though, Yoram?
So are we.
He's moving around, too.
Okay, yeah.
So I don't watch, tons of Commanders games. But it made me think about Cam getting hit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm with you on that.
And you don't have to be the most hit guy for it to take a toll.
Yep.
And some of them are on him.
Absolutely.
And he's admitted that.
Yeah.
Not 11 of them, though.
Which is funny because all that talk last week about you cannot escape through the back of the pocket. How did he throw that touchdown pass to Manor? He escaped through the back of the pocket.
Yep.
Which, I mean, you don't want to see that necessarily
They said Lamar Jackson's the only one that can do that.
So last year, I say it's not worse, is it? Now, I do put some of them on Cam, but last year through the first 2 weeks, 7 sacks. This year, 11. They've given up 11. So last year it was, what was it, Zeph? 3 against Chicago, 4 against the Jets?
Yeah, they gave up 3 against Chicago and 4 against the Jets.
Yep.
Yeah, they actually finished
11 this year.
with the 6th most sacks, I think, last year. Somewhere in there.
You also have to take into account competition.
Best one.
Denver,
sure.
Best pass rush around, right?
Yep.
At least was, and expect that coming in.
Yep. Rams, same thing. Also, some of those probably should have been sacks and we wouldn't have got the memes.
That's probably true. That were turnovers instead of sacks.
He was trying to save the sack by just
with
remember
Yeah.
one he threw out there and they said it was an incomplete pass, and then the other one was an interception when he was about to hit his knees for a sack.
Yeah.
Titans team stats after week 2. Total offense, number 32. There are 32 teams in the league, if you're wondering. Pass offense, number 32. Rush offense, number 24. Points per game, number 29. That's where they are right now.
So part of it is injury, obviously, to offensive line. It's a completely different offensive line when you don't have J.C. Latham out there, period.
John Ajoku.
It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who's over there. It's
apparently.
It ain't right. It's not good.
Also, how does Kevin Zeitler get an illegal man downfield on a wide receiver screen?
Did we talk about that yesterday?
Yeah, I mentioned it yesterday just because I'm kind of baffled by that.
Yeah.
Anxious.
So.
Or he had the wrong play call. Or it was an RPO and he thought it was a run play. I don't know.
It don't matter anyway, yours.
You still shouldn't have time to get 5 yards down the field.
And there's so many, like, whose fault? Whose fault, right?
That was scripted.
And part of it, I also look at Brian Callahan, too. I mean, Papa Callahan.
Bill.
Sorry.
Bill,
God, come on, Davenport.
Notice we haven't called him offensive line Jesus in more than a year. So.
Oh, no. I sent in the text. I was like, he ain't O-line Jesus anymore.
Yeah, you haven't heard that on this show in a long time.
But the discipline, the lack of discipline is bothersome. The lack of ability on so many levels that I get you don't have the talent, right, that you need at this point on that offensive line, and you certainly don't have the depth. And we know that as Titans fans. We talked about it all summer. Listen, it's going to be better with what they brought in, but on top of that, it doesn't matter that they have zero depth. If there are injuries on that line, they are screwed. And we've been very honest about that. But also, I am disappointed in what Bill Callahan has been not able to do with lesser talented guys, just because of his history of what he's transformed in the past for offensive line. I'm a little disappointed that it isn't looking just a little bit better. And then the lack of discipline is bothersome.
So they start the game with the 5-yard play, and it's 2nd and 5. I'm like, okay, let's go. Then you get the illegal man downfield on a wide receiver screen somehow. I don't know how that's possible. 2nd and 10, and then John Njoku, false start, 2nd and 15. Boom, done. Behind the chains.
Yeah.
Rookie quarterback.
So
Bad offensive line. Very first drive of the game.
No question. Well, scripted. You know what's going on. Like,
Yeah.
You went over this script. You did this through walkthroughs. You know exactly what you're going to run.
It's all right there.
Right. I want to go back to what Babsy said.
Okay.
About, one, the talent, which is, I think that's what you hit on. The second part about Bill Callahan. If I'm the teacher of a class, you got to give me something to work with. And I say that because I watched the Chargers last night, and they got young guys. They got guys that they went and got out of the free agency pool as well, and have been able to put something together. Like, their line is, you know who they are. They have definition in their line. I think that's the biggest thing right now. We're still trying to patchwork our line together. And I think you know what I mean, you got a wounded guy who's healthy in Lloyd Cushenberry, who did everything he could to we way better off right now with him right there than we would have been. You got
Agreed.
Skoronsky, who's
He's legit.
He has graded out well.
Yep.
Latham, who's legit. The guys that you're trying to plug are guys, one that's older, a 14-year vet, and then one that's trying to be proven in a sense. So you still haven't got your guys in, you know what I mean, as far as talent level. Yes, you got 3, but you got to give them something to work with.
And then a rookie quarterback.
You got a rookie quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to give them something to work with. So it's just, damn, we need more on the line, man. You need more on the line. And I still believe it's better than last year.
I do too. Even though the numbers
sacks,
don't show that.
I think it's better than last year.
And I think big picture it will be.
But we won't be able to
all
see it,
kinda comes
especially
together.
if Latham's not there.
615-737-1045. There are a number of things.
I say that to say I want to give Bill a little bit more credit because I'm saying he ain't got the talent pool to work with. But I do agree, I did expect more. So to agree.
I think we can all see, like, once everybody's healthy, they can be better. And the quarterback get the ball out quicker. All these things can help them be better. I didn't get to this. We will when we come back. This week's nominees for the Pepsi Zero Sugar NFL Rookie of the Week. There are 5 names on this list, 1 Titan. We'll tell you about it next. If you want in, 615-737-1045. United Structural Systems is a foundation repair and waterproofing company that has served the Middle Tennessee area since 1994. Foundation repair and waterproofing needs, that's what these guys do, and they can help you out. Let me run some symptoms by you with regard to foundation repair. When it's hot and dry weather, maybe you notice soil cracking and pulling away from your home, leaving holes or gaps next to the foundation. Are your bricks cracking, walls bowing, doors or windows sticking, drywall separating, chimneys tilting or leaning? These are all signs of a possible foundation issue. Your house may be trying to tell you something. United Structural Systems, USSTN.com. When they come to your house, you're getting problem solvers who provide peace of mind to their customers, the homeowner. You're not getting someone who is worried about meeting a sales quota or upselling the next big thing, but someone there to educate you and help you understand what's happening with your home. At USS, their only measure of success is how satisfied the homeowner is, not a closing ratio. Over 30,000 100% satisfied residential customers. Homeowners trust USS, keeping homes dry and stable. We guarantee our best. Call USS 615-488-7855. USS, serving Middle Tennessee, Southern Kentucky, and Western Kentucky. Online at USSTN.com.
Good afternoon. It is 4:03. I'm Joseph Bonanno live from the Circus Sports Kentucky Downs studios. In NFL news today, the Bengals officially placed quarterback Joe Burrow on IR with that grade 3 turf toe. For the Buccaneers, their defensive end Kalijah Kancey, who is a 2023 first-round pick and had 11.5 sacks during his first 2 seasons, tore his pec during Monday night's win at Houston. He'll be out for the rest of the season. The NFL also announced today that Tom Brady did not break any rules after he was seen in the Raiders' coaching booth on Monday night. They also said that as a broadcaster on Fox and a minority owner of the Raiders, he is prohibited from going to a team facility for practices or production meetings. In college football news today, there was a report stating that Vanderbilt quarterback Diego Pavia's attorney has set the stage to challenge the NCAA for a 7th season of eligibility. However, Pavia has responded on social media saying that report is false. For our financial and waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and Bulls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
HL 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City, live from the 104.5 The Zone Circus Sports Studio. Kentucky's largest sports book can now be found at Circus Sports at Kentucky Downs. Coming up a little bit later, Tennessee Ticket Tuesday on 104.5 The Zone.
Who's giving it away?
Me,
From who, though?
Babsy's prize closet.
I thought that was
Shoney's. You're right. Yeah, Shoney's. Sorry. Love you, Shoney's.
I was going to get there.
Closet, Babs.
Listen to 3HL today for a chance to win tickets to see the Tennessee Vols host UAB at Neyland Stadium this Saturday, plus 2 tickets to Dollywood thanks to Shoney's. It's your favorite time of year. Come on back to Shoney's for a warm, comforting meal this season, served up always fresh and always delicious. Shoney's. Let's eat.
Let's eat.
Eat, baby.
Before we get to you okay?
And sleep.
Eat and sleep. Thinking about eating just made you tired.
It did, man. Let's go, baby. Shoney's.
Hot fudge cake.
Oh, a little extra ice cream, too. That's
Speaking
for me.
I'm going to get to this week's nominees for the Rookie of the Week. There are 5 names, actually 6 names on the list, including one Titan. But first, who would have thought that these 2 teams who were ranked 4th and 6th in the preseason poll would be a combined 1-4 at this point? That is Notre Dame and Clemson. Dabo Swinney on one at his presser. Check this out.
If they want me gone, if they tired of winning, they can send me on their way because that's all we've done is win. So if they tired of winning, we've won this league 8 out of the last 10 years. Is that not good? I'm just asking. Is that good? I don't know if that's good or not. To win your league 8 out of 10 years, to go to the playoffs 7 out of 10 years, to be in 4 national championships, win it twice. Yeah, we're a little down right now. Take your shots, but I got a long memory in case y'all don't know. We'll be all right. We'll bounce back. This is a program built to last. Always has been. Always will be. And I would just say if you give up on us if you don't believe in us because we've lost 2 games down to the last straight and we're one, you didn't believe in us anyway, so it don't matter. You wasn't all in anyway. If you're all in, you burn the ships, man. There ain't no exit strategy. Like, you're freaking all in. And hey, listen, I mean, if Clemson's tired of winning, they send me on my way, but I'm gonna go somewhere else and coach. I ain't going to the beach. Hell, I'm 55. I got a long way to go. Y'all gonna have to deal with me for a while. I got a long way to go. I'm just getting going. I'm just now good enough to be a head coach.
How about that?
Dabo, you tell him, man, sit and spin. We win. Let's go. Look at Dabo.
Hey, I'm here for all that, Dabo.
I'm here for Dabo not being like nice, quiet Dabo.
Yeah. Guess what, though, Babsy? Hold on before we just jump all the way out there, y'all, and just try to figure out what's going on. Y'all know who he sound like a little bit. Hello. Y'all know who he sound like, though, just a little bit.
Who?
Sound like Bobby Bowden when he was about to walk away. Sound like Jimbo.
At Auburn?
Bobby Bowden when he was at Florida State.
Oh, sorry. I was thinking Terry Bowden.
Yeah, no.
Never mind. That was
sound like Jimbo.
The little
that
general.
was a scandal.
Sound like Jimbo when he was finna run him away, too.
Oh, you're right.
Like, just listen how he sounded. If we can go back and play some of their pressers, like, this is exactly how they was talking before they was ran out the door. That pressure started to mount. It's somebody else, too, I'm leaving off, man. I can't think.
No, you're dead on with Jimbo.
Dude, like,
I remember it.
He went all the way out there.
Man, he brought all his accolades and laid them on the table as awards.
I ain't done coaching. I'm going to go somewhere else and beat your ass is what he was saying.
Really was saying.
Yeah.
Y'all going to have to deal with me.
And then also called out the alums and the donors in the middle of it. At least Dabo's not there yet. Ooh. He's not in that meltdown yet.
Hey, man. That was strong right there.
I love it.
Wow.
Oh, who they play Saturday?
Syracuse, Fran Brown.
Damn, Fran.
They're about to win.
They about to woo. I'm going to play in that locker room. I'm with my coach, man.
They're going to run off a few wins here. So they've got Syracuse. Then they have a week off. Then they have at Bill Belichick.
Which is a disaster right now.
At Boston College.
Yeah, should win that.
Then SMU. Duke at home. Florida State. That's going to be tough.
See, that's the only one.
At Louisville.
Okay.
It's going to be tough because it's on the road.
Yeah.
Furman, they'll win. At South Carolina. Which by then, South Carolina, I'm afraid they're going to be a 4 or 5 win team.
That's the only thing I didn't like.
They might not have their quarterback by then.
Right.
For good, you know.
Him throwing out there, we don't won this league. I mean, but that's all you can do is he's right. Absolutely right. Absolutely right.
I mean, perfect example. We are working NC State at Duke this weekend. Like, one of our things that we have talked about is that for the first time in a long time, the ACC's wide open.
Yeah.
You know, look at what Georgia Tech is doing.
Is it, though? I think it's those two teams. Well, yeah, you're right. There are three. There are three.
Yeah.
There are three.
You've got Georgia Tech,
Miami.
NC State.
You can't count Clemson out.
NC State's 3-0. I know you can look at them and say, oh, well, they haven't played anybody. And, you know, it was a tight one with Wake Forest, whatever. But, like, they've got a quarterback and a running back. They're in a good place from that standpoint. Like,
you don't know who Louisville is yet. Like, they could still be somebody. Like,
For the first time in a while, ACC's wide open.
Do you want to hear Georgia Tech may be 11-0 when they get to Georgia? Here's their schedule.
Isn't that crazy? Dude, Haynes King is a dog.
Now, he's got to stay healthy. He takes a beating. Yeah. And it's self-inflicted. He runs through people instead of.
But they can't. I remember working Louisville, Georgia Tech with Haynes, and it was questionable to whether he was going to play.
Yep, I remember you did that game. Yep.
Yes, and it's every single week with him because you just don't know. And I remember Coach being like, there is nothing I can do. You can't change his DNA. Like, I cannot. We can preach it. We can preach get down. We can say get out of bounds, throw the ball away, do all that. And he was like, but that is not in his DNA. That's just, he just can't do it. And that's fine because it's part of what makes him great.
Yep, he was questionable going into the Clemson game. And when I read that he was going to play, I bet Georgia Tech money line. They were a 3.5 point underdog. Yeah. Here is Georgia Tech's schedule. They're 3-0, okay? Temple, at Wake Forest, Virginia Tech, at Duke, Syracuse, at NC State.
That'll be a good one.
At Boston College, Pitt. They wrap with Georgia.
Wow, they could be.
They could be a playoff team.
That sounds like 10-2 to me.
I mean, wow.
That's Georgia Tech. So. Let's see. Man, we're getting so many messages. Somebody said, well, who does Dabo play? Notre Dame? I just kind of went through their schedule.
You just went through it, yeah.
But this is Clemson's entire schedule. So here's the thing. They're 1-2, and their one win came against Troy. And guess what? They were down 16-0 in that game. And they won 27-16. So they're Syracuse, at North Carolina, at Boston College, SMU, Duke, Florida State, at Louisville, Furman, and at South Carolina. There's several potential pitfalls in there. I think the ACC, I mean, Georgia Tech being Georgia Tech, but it feels like a Florida State-Miami thing again, but I don't know. By the way, quick stat on Miami. The last time Florida beat a ranked Miami Hurricane team, September 4th, 1982.
What?
The last time who?
Florida beat a ranked Miami team.
That's a crazy stat.
September 4th, 1982. There have
Slade,
been
were you even born? Yeah.
There have been 8 games that they have played when Miami was ranked, and Miami is 8-0 in those games.
Oh my God.
That's 43 years ago. Also in the series, Miami's 8-2 in the last 10. The Hurricanes are favored by 7.5 this week against Florida.
Remember I said I was leaving the coach out? Nolan Richardson said the same thing. Shout out to our constituent, Richard Hendricks. He said, Nolan Richardson said the same thing. Pay me my money. If you can keep this damn job tomorrow. Pay me my money.
I forgot
It's
about
like
that.
No, like it's
signing your papers when you go
that's
off
what I'm
like
saying.
that.
Like, yeah,
And it's pretty out of character for Dabo. I
we've
mean,
not heard it.
he would go off about like transfer
Anything
portal
else.
and NIL and all of
Anything
that
else.
in the past, but never from this standpoint where he would ever say anything
Yep.
honestly cocky like that.
Yeah.
I mean, spot the lie,
Just
but
right.
he hasn't. He's never really been that guy where he's like, really, we
Nope.
won,
Right.
You know.
Vandyman 82 said, "Be quiet, Dabo." No, hell no. Let's
Keep
go.
talking,
I'm here
Dabo.
for it.
Has he ever come up 0-2 out the gate like this when expected to be this
Well, they're
good?
1-2, but
Okay.
I don't know.
1-2, yeah. On the conference.
They have won it 8 out of 10 times. He said.
I mean, proof in the pudding.
Yeah.
What did he say? 7 playoff berths.
Yeah.
They've won 2 national titles. Been in 4 of the
Been in
games.
4, 1-2. Like,
I like it. Laura Knight, Tennessee Tech won again this weekend. Wings up. Yeah, we covered that yesterday and even mentioned today that they are ranked 12th in the FCS poll. We're all over it, Laura. This week's nominees for the Pepsi Zero Sugar NFL Rookie of the Week are Cam Scotabo, Giants running back, 11 carries, 45 yards and a touchdown, 2 receptions, 14 yards. Bashul Tootin, Jags running back, 8 carries, 42 yards, 2 receptions, 32 yards and a touchdown. T. McMillan, Panthers wide receiver, 6 receptions, 100 yards from Arizona, remember?
there you go. Yep.
Andrew Makuba, Eagles safety, 6 tackles, an interception, a pass defensed. Tyler Warren, we'll have to deal with him this weekend watching on the field. Colts tight end out of Penn State, first-round pick, I think, number 14 overall. 4 receptions, 79 yards. He had 1 carry for 0 yards. And Alec Iomanner, Titans wide receiver, on the list for the Pepsi Zero Sugar NFL Rookie of the Week. You can vote. Find out where. 4 receptions, 56 yards, and a touchdown. From the 33rd team, there were 6 targets for Iomanner. He had 4 receptions for 56 yards and a touchdown. He also drew a defensive pass interference on one of the other 2 reps. So Iomanner up for the Rookie of the Week.
With that.
615-737-1045. Joe in Nashville. Joe, what's up, man?
Ladies and gentlemen, how y'all doing?
Good, Joe.
Joe.
Babs, I have a phrase that you can use the word cap in. Bill Papa Callahan's those special jug machines. Those machines he had shipped in, where's the result of those things? They said they're supposed to give have a special technique. It doesn't seem to be working for us.
Oh, the
Talking about
sleds.
Big Bertha.
The sleds, yeah.
Well, that
Yeah,
kind of
Big
was
Bertha.
that kind of was for running. Oh, not really pass
For running,
protection.
okay.
Yeah, not pass protection. That's the only thing. But I'm with you.
I think
Yeah, that's
if you know your offensive line, there's an injury going on, doesn't it come down to the coaches to change up the game plan, the scheme, or something? If you know you're weak at a position, to try to mask that weakness by putting another tight end over there. Or,
Yeah, and they did that. I mean,
They did that,
Yeah,
but I think some of the tight ends failed in that mission as well.
it's also like those guys just aren't walking around the planet. Like when you lose an offensive tackle, that is going to affect any team in the NFL. Somebody pointed out Tampa won without 2 starting tackles. Well, I mean, the Rams won without 2 starting offensive linemen. So it can happen. But I mean, Big Savage said the same thing. Like those guys aren't just walking on the street. So when you lose your starter, it's tough. It's tough. And yeah, they did. I mean, they tried to chip, but that affects routes and
Ball coming out.
passing tree and all of those things. So, I'm sorry, Joe. That was on me.
The Bucks had
I'm
their
bad. Calm down, bro. Come on, Joe.
the Bucks had their rookie or their second year center from last year, Graham Barton, out of Duke, who played center last year,
Yeah, he's
playing
awesome.
tackle last night because they don't have a tackle. And then their right tackle went out with a foot injury. It's not like they're working with a ton of depth over there. They're using a center to play tackle. They found
like
a way.
SINNER?
Center.
Somebody,
And they found a way to win.
somebody was talking about that. I forgot who it was. Maybe Louis Riddick or Dan Orlovsky. One of them. First of all, I liked them two on the broadcast together.
Mm-hmm.
Good gosh. You talking about breakdowns.
They're
man.
good together, too.
They're great
You know what I mean?
together. I love them together, man. Like, and whoever was the play-by-play guy,
I don't even know.
Way to stay out the way.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Hell yeah, we just got a football lesson last night in that second game. That was pretty dope.
I'm glad you said that. That's how I attacked the Titans pregame show. Lee Company countdown to kickoff. I just got out of the way. Let Buck and Blaine go.
I'm glad.
Same thing.
That was somebody was speaking about the tackles and just like quarterbacks are they're rare to find right now. Like when you have one going because Joe Burrow went down. Same thing with offensive
3
linemen.
months.
Like it's that right there, man. You can hold on to a complete offensive line. You got something.
By the way, BTA Sports is an app that is one of A to Z Sports' sponsors.
What is BTA? Your
I don't even know what it means.
I do.
belt. There you go.
Beat that.
Oh, beat that ass.
Babsy belt too.
Oh.
You just went out.
I think they mean beat that ass, but Slay went back to
I went with Slay.
childhood.
I went with
Belt to
that's what
belt to butt.
Yeah.
that's what the Tennessee football team uses.
That's what everybody. Yeah, that's the younger generation. And I was about to say, Babs, you own it because you're around them every week.
Belt the ass.
Well,
Yeah.
they don't. They're so proper around.
Well,
me.
anyway.
they don't say stuff like that around me.
So I was in the car Sunday morning listening to A to Z Sports' breakdown and Austin Stanley and those guys. And so I heard about BTA Sports and the app, so I downloaded it. And so what they do is they go through analytically and come up with their own line and their own score and all this. So they had the Chargers winning easily. And I showed this to Slay yesterday. So won that one. And then they had the Buccaneers, who were an underdog, winning outright, which they did.
Yep. I was dumb.
You didn't do it.
I did it, but I was
You
so
did the
confident. I said, you know what? Since that's the case, they're going to win it outright. I might as well take them up to -2.5.
Oh.
And took Buccaneers up.
Slay.
1 point.
Yeah.
So if they get the 2-point play at the end.
Slay. It made it plus 150. So I was like, you know what? Let me up.
So you were sitting there watching that 2-point play.
whole time.
I was like, I didn't even care because they got in the end zone. But
I did.
Oh, man.
Dude, this has been my luck. I did win my Chargers, though.
And that play, Baker Mayfield, it looked like he was going to get sacked, and then the ball just comes out of a pile. And you're like, oh, my gosh.
How about him on that long run in that 2-minute drive, getting tackled and then going to look like he hurt his ankle, and then C.J. Gardner-Johnson came over and he was like, screw the hurt ankle, and he stood up and started trash talking C.J. Gardner-Johnson instead of worrying about the ankle that he looked like he hurt.
The greatest thing I've been told, Yoro's been trying to tell me for years, and Todd Father, make sure you do single bets. Single bets have saved me. That's one of the coldest
Instead of
things.
just parlays.
Just the parlay.
Yeah, so now you bet single bets on the parlay bets because you kept losing by one leg. So if you bet them all, like if you bet 7 single bets, you win 6 out of 7.
I'm cool.
You're rolling
I'm
in
up, baby. So I'm thank you guys.
By the way, one of the Texans, speaking of Baker, I've come around to him with Dawn's been on him forever. But
he's a different person nowadays.
he found God.
Yeah.
He said
it saved his marriage.
Saved his marriage and his career. But he got tackled and dove for the first down and made the first down. And the Texans defender, I forget who it was.
Will Anderson
Started doing his little dance move like he stopped him from getting the first down. And Baker walked over to him and just looked at him and goes, first down. And Anderson was like, oh, crap.
You got me.
He got me. All right, more 3HL next, 615-737-1045. Man, this time of year, you have a lot of opportunities to watch football, which means you have a lot of opportunities to snack. So do it the right way. And here's the other thing. Well, I'll go ahead and tell you. Daisy French onion dip, Daisy ranch dip, that's the way to do it. But a lot of people snack more when they're nervous, right? Like when you're nervous watching a game, you get the chips out, you get the wings out, you get the veggies out. You also get the Daisy French onion dip out, the Daisy ranch dip out. These are game changers, as delicious as a homemade dip, and they're made with real herbs and spices and other ingredients that you would find in your own kitchen. Look for Daisy French Onion Dip at a grocery store near you. You've got people coming over from time to time. You definitely need to have your snack game rolling for your guests, and you can do that with Daisy French Onion Dip. It is the best. It's so great. The perfect complement to all of the games that you will be watching. Daisy French Onion Dip and Daisy Ranch Dip, game changers at all grocery stores.
Tired of waiting rooms? How about healthcare that revolves around you? How about, no waiting rooms, no rushing, personalized medical care right where you're most comfortable, which is your home. That's Medical House Calls. That is what they do. And this is your premier medical service right here in Middle Tennessee. They bring the doctor right to your door. So maybe you are working parents and you have a little one that has the crud that's been going around. Well, guess what? You can call or text Medical House Calls. Their teams will book your visit. After a quick chat, they'll schedule doctor at your house to deliver care that gets you back ASAP. And that way, mom and dad, if you are working, you don't have to schedule your entire life around waiting in a waiting room. This is what Medical House Calls does, and they can even give you your prescription or your child's prescription right there. Transparent pricing that's upfront and not confusing. That's Medical House Calls. Healthcare designed for your life. 7 days a week, guys. Monday through Sunday, 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. and same-day appointments are available. Here's your phone number, 615-838-2375. Or just go check them out online. You can make your appointment right there. MedicalHouseCalls.com.
3HL 104.5 The Zone. Britt Doherty, Don Davenport, Ron Slay. It is pouring in downtown Nashville. I didn't think it was supposed to rain today at all.
That's so silly. Like, you can't even.
Come on,
when
Mayor.
it's raining
You're
like
supposed
that,
to be our meteorologist.
Well, I know it wasn't supposed to rain.
you can't even go get your chips and stuff out the car, though.
Are you speaking from experience today?
Look at that scowl on his face.
No, because I know where
I
they
got
at.
trail mix for you.
Babs, the last snack that you invited me to have was not so good. And it's still sitting over there, baby.
I know. I've been
You
awesome.
didn't even eat it.
I didn't even eat it.
She tried, though. I like when Babs get on like a little health kick.
I tried for a second. I will say this.
She's
I
got
came
green
home.
pea snaps or whatever over there.
Yeah, Harvest Snap Peas. They are good, but I kind of got off of them. I have all of these bags of like snacks because, y'all, Jonesboro, Arkansas might be the nicest people on the face of the planet.
The home of the Mickey Ryans.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I was
They're all like him.
am I in Niceville or something? Like, what is wrong with y'all? Why are you so nice all the time?
What I do?
It's the weirdest thing.
It was like the Truman Show. Like,
Yes.
did you think you were like being followed around with cameras?
I really did. And not even just at Chick-fil-A, but everywhere else I was, Starbucks or coffee shop or whatever, lunch. I hope you have a blessed day. I'm like, okay, thanks. Why is everybody here
What's
so
going
nice?
on? What's going on out here?
Anyway, so the wonderful athletic director, as I walked into my hotel room on Thursday, there was this massive just basket full of a
Snacks?
six-pack
Yeah,
of
a
your
little welcome
favorite
goodie
water.
basket?
Yes. And like 8 million snacks and everything from like candy bars to like gluten-free healthy stuff. Like just in case you're, one that doesn't like sugar. Here's it was a lot of the SEC schools used to do that back in the day. Like, my first couple of years, like you never walked into a hotel room without a welcome from the school, the athletics director, all of that. Nowadays, nobody does it. Nobody anymore.
I don't get that anywhere.
But Arkansas State still does.
Man, Butch, way to go, Butch.
Yeah.
Speaking of Butch,
Thanks, guys.
Butch spent how long with y'all before the game?
75 minutes in our coaches meeting. And just to give you perspective,
How long do you think you would get from Dabo right about now?
that would be about a 15-minute-er.
Maybe.
And not even pretty. Yeah. I will say Dabo's always been phenomenal in coaches meetings.
Yeah, but he's fired up now.
He is fired up. And then, you ask him one question that tees him off in a coaches meeting, and then you're probably done for the day.
By the way,
Wait till
did you
the
see
end.
Brian Kelly went after that reporter after the game or whatever? He apologized yesterday.
Did he?
Mm-hmm. Public
Good for him.
apology.
Good for
I
him.
mean, I don't know. Did he have to? Did he need to apologize? Maybe they might have.
You can ask what you want, and I can say what I want.
Yeah.
You want to play the clip? We didn't get a chance to play it yesterday.
Can we play it real quick, Mayor? I'm not in charge here. You are.
This is 20-10. Remember, LSU beat Florida, and he kind of goes Herm Edwards on this deal. But anyway, here's Brian Kelly after the game.
Brian in the back. I know you love these immediate post-game sessions, but what are you seeing with your offense?
Stop. Really? Is that the first question? We won the game 20-10. Try another question. What do you want me to tell you?
It's a valid
I just
question,
laid it out
honestly.
for you. We played the game to
What
win the
everybody's
game.
talking about.
We played the game to win the game.
All right. How about third down then? What is going on with third down? You guys
It's one game. Last game, we were great on third down. You're you're looking at this from the wrong perspective. LSU won the football game. Won the game. I don't know what you want from me. What do you want? You want us to win 70-0 against Florida to keep you happy?
No, I think people want to know why you can't run the ball, quite honestly.
We can run the ball. Did you see the last play of the game? That's all you need. You just need one. There's a ridiculous questions. And I'm getting tired of it. That football team just worked their tail off to get an SEC win, and you want to know what's wrong. You know what? You're spoiled. You're spoiled. This team is 17-1 at night. 17-1. Give them some respect. How about that? Give them some respect instead of micro-analyzing every little thing. This is ridiculous. For a group of seasoned reporters, that kind of question is so out of line.
So he mentioned the one run. That one run got them half of their rushing yardage. Now, it did secure the victory, 51-yard run. 22 carries, 102 yards rushing. There are legitimate questions about the LSU offense. There are. That was a legitimate. Now, the way that he did it, Obviously, the reporter was enjoying this.
And clearly those two have gone at it before.
Yeah.
There's
Right.
history there.
All right, how about
the way he prefaced it? The way he prefaced it.
The way he said third down, he's like, all right, how about third down?
There's history there. I mean, shoot, look at the Titans.
Yeah.
Brian Callahan kind of went off in a non-Brian Callahan way to a Kowarski question because the way Kowarski asks all his questions are attacking, you know, whereas Callahan would never respond that way to somebody else if they ask the same question. It's just because, hey, listen, if you're always going to ask attacking questions, sometimes the coach gets tired of it. I will say this, though. He said, oh, this team's 17-1 at night. Actually, no, they're not 17-1 at night, Brian, because this team has only played 3 games this year.
I was going to say,
he's going back. This is a completely different team.
So Dabo did. When you start throwing your resume, that's nobody cares.
You're
Nobody
in a
cares.
bad spot there, yeah.
Nobody cares. So on third down, to be fair, on third down, I just went and looked. If you look, they played Troy in for game number 2. But if you look at the game at Clemson and the game against Florida, they are 8 of 25. That's 32% on third down. That's a fair question.
It's a fair question. And he's like, it's one game. Okay, this is the post-game presser for that one game. You're going to get those questions, dude.
I will say, I do respect him for standing up for his team a little bit like that. Like, I wouldn't have seen a Brian Kelly be a guy that blows up in a press conference like that. He just doesn't seem like to do it in a press conference setting.
I could totally see that with his little demeanor on the sidelines. I do think he needed to issue the apology with the whole "you're spoiled." That
part was
way
line.
more
Yes.
personal and attacking than just sticking up for his team. So I get that.
Also, did you see he got decked in that
That's
game?
what I was going to bring up. I'm like,
back-to-back games.
although this ended up on several of my group chats, you saw him just get
right back up.
grounded.
Yeah.
Karma, sometimes it happens.
What about McVay? McVay, what did he do? Plantar fasciitis?
Yeah, he's gonna have to wear a boot on the sideline.
Oh, that's not going to go.
I think he went when he was running down to call one of those timeouts in the second half.
And he tore the plantar fasciitis.
Yes,
that's good for him.
Yeah, because he was already dealing with it.
Because now it's gonna heal. Like instead of going through the pain, them sharp needles pushing you. Yeah,
there's a reporter that we know that's dealing with that right now.
Yeah.
And he says miserable.
That's what the first last game against Troy. That's what Brian Kelly got hit too. He got ran over by the ref. So he got back to back.
He needs to stand back in his area a little bit.
Clemson played Troy. I was wrong early. LSU played Louisiana Tech.
Okay, yeah.
Well, that's what he said in that game when he almost got hit by the ref. Is like he goes, I have an issue of getting out into that white space, and
coaches do.
And the ref didn't knock him. He tried to get out of the way of the ref, and he tripped and he fell.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes it worse.
He did. And they said he saved him a 15-yard penalty somehow.
Yeah, because if he had hit the ref, it would have been...
he tripped before he got to the ref.
Yeah, so that's why he tripped himself. Well, is what he said. He tripped himself so he wouldn't get the 15-yard penalty.
X in Lebanon. X, what up?
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
Good.
I didn't get to call in yesterday because I was sick. But so y'all
Hope
Georgia fans, y'all can KMA. Y'all suck. Y'all really suck because we really wasn't at full strength and we stayed in that game. So I don't want to hear nothing about nothing. Y'all suck. And we're going to see y'all maybe in the SEC championship. I don't know yet. But y'all suck. That's what the point is. And then to the Titans, man, it's just pray about it. I don't know. I mean, we supposed to have one of the best Euros with the quarterbacks and the line. And I mean, our Pee Wee team, Lebanon, shout out to Lebanon Blue Devils. We look better than that. Like, come on, y'all. But y'all have a good day.
No doubt, man. Take it to the altar, man. Take it to the altar. Just pray about it.
I don't know about the Titans. Just pray.
Shout out to the Pee Wee team.
It's rough, man. It's got to be the way to get in order, though. I just don't know about Sunday.
What do you not know about Sunday?
Because the guy that likes dimes is coming in there.
Yeah, he's looking pretty good, huh?
Would you like me to pull up the BTA sports projection of that game?
Sure,
they give you scores of games.
Absolutely, give it to us.
Do we want that?
Yes, you do.
Fans?
Yes,
okay.
you do. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Indianapolis, a 3.5-point favorite. They have the Titans winning 21-19.
Really?
Money line.
Because why?
They go through all their analytics and all that stuff.
So, I rolled with the Titans this past Sunday. Points, no points, money line, all of it. I did 2 separate bets with them. So, I'm going to have to sit and wait. on this one. Got to sit back and watch.
So you did not bet? You did.
I did. No, I lost with the Titans this past Sunday.
No,
but-
I'm saying this week.
Oh, yeah, this week. No, I haven't bet with them yet.
Did you bet the first week?
I did with them.
So you're 1-1 with the Titans, which is much better than last year.
Thanks to them, though.
So you can't sit out this money line win then, and just let it go without
Slay cannot
jumping on.
sit it out. You can't sit. He can't sit out Titans.
Because if you lose, you just blame BTA.
Do you think that app is taking into account that Mike Keith's getting honored at halftime?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
It's going to be really embarrassing if they lose to the Colts.
Oh, that ain't going to mean nothing. Mike Keith ain't out there doing the game.
No, but that's
Mike Keith has called a lot of Colts losses over his career for the Titans, too.
Well, they had that stretch, right?
Oh, it was brutal.
Like 18 out of 19 or something?
Yep.
Yeah, Andrew Luck.
17 of 18, I think.
I don't remember. It's something ridiculous.
Yeah, it was bad.
Come on, Titans.
That's a Mike Keith mojo, though, Slay Dog.
All we looking for is 6 wins. That ain't a lot. That's actually not a lot.
but
We're
now
just trying to
it's-
double the wins.
Now it's
feels like
6
a lot.
and 9 is what we need them to do, as opposed to 6 and 11.
What do they need to do different offensively?
Um,
What will help?
I said going into the season when we said how can they win that Denver game, I think it still applies to everything going with the season. Stay in rhythm. You got a young quarterback. If you can stay in rhythm and stay on script, and meaning
On
not
schedule.
on schedule. There you go.
Ahead of the
That's all
chain.
it
It's
is.
not behind the chain.
Like you got
They're
a
worse
great
in the
opportunity.
NFL on third down depth,
Yeah.
right? Like, so everybody has said they've got to stay away from third and long with a rookie quarterback.
You don't have
They're the
the
worst
depth.
in the league at third down.
Yeah, you don't have the
31
depth to go
third
out there.
downs. 20 of them are 3rd and 7 and
Come
longer.
on, man.
Yeah.
You can't run
Can't
your
live like that.
offense. You can't find any rhythm. You can't be on schedule at
Nope.
all when you're that far behind the chains so often.
Can't live like that.
Right? Even when, you can't go broke making a profit.
Right.
So you get 5 yards on first down, then you get 2 penalties.
Yeah,
You're like,
that's.
then
Short
you get a
game.
13-yard play on 3rd and 15.
I'll be fine with the defense if healthy.
I think defense.
Well, what's
is
interesting-
okay.
I'll be fine with them.
Yeah.
I think we're dead on when we talk about depth because they should have led the Broncos game 6-3 at halftime, coaching error, and they did lead this game at halftime, and then they fall apart in the second half.
Yeah.
615-737.
Cam, get the ball out.
Get the ball out.
1045. 615-737-1045. Can't have chips without dip. Having said that, choose the best dip. Daisy French Onion Dip is the best. It's so great and the perfect complement to all the games that you are watching. Daisy French Onion Dip at all grocery stores. Maybe you're having people over from time to time, and you got the TV situation correct, but maybe you need that snack situation to improve. Because look, man, people get intense during games. They get nervous. They need snacks when they're intense and nervous, and all those things. And Daisy French Onion Dip, Daisy Ranch Dip. Game changers, and again, you can find them at all grocery stores. These are as delicious as a homemade dip, and they're made with real herbs and spices and other ingredients that you will find in your own kitchen. Football season is snack season. Do it the right way. Watch your games, but make sure you snack the right way. New obsession, Daisy French Onion Dip, one of the guilty pleasures during football season. Eating dips with chips, wings, and veggies while watching big games, and now Daisy came out with a delicious Daisy French Onion Dip and Daisy Ranch Dip, and these are game changers. Check them out at any grocery store. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. Tupac Tuesday.
This is me against the world, baby. Titans against the world, baby. Titans against the world, baby.
That Colts tight end. I was watching tape on Tyler Warren today.
Yeah.
Ooh. That dude's a problem.
Guess what, though, Yor?
What?
I like Barton in coverage. Now, I don't know what everybody else going to do.
Well, but they line him up in various ways to match him up on different people, like who they want him matched up on.
That's right.
They'll put him in the backfield.
Yeah. I saw, get in there. Oh, yeah. I saw, what's the name?
Get in here.
Yeah. I saw Jared Verse.
Yeah.
Get lined up on Gunnar Helm when he blew up that screen. I'm like, what is Jared Verse doing split out? Like, it's something to have a guy that can move.
Athlete.
That's who the body of Femi is who that's supposed to be. So I guess we got to wait 3 years.
That reminds me of another penalty. Great play on defense. Lined up offsides. 45. Draymond Jones. How do you do that?
Details.
Yep.
Details, dude.
You're right about that. She's right about that.
I thought not look at the ball. Hey, man, you got like a beat here.
You know what, too, though? You
can't just line up where you want to line up.
I forgot what play it was. I was watching All 22 yesterday, and it was some play that they ran. Golly, the Titans took so long to get lined up defensively, and that's usually not been a problem.
Oh, there were like 2 or 3 in a row where they were totally confused.
I mean, just scrambling.
Formation. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I guess you got to give credit to McVay, I guess. That's what he does. So this is 2 good offensive guys he went against, too, Sean Payton and Sean McVay.
And now your boy Danny Dimes comes in. That's why you're not betting on it.
Listen, man. I just believe in him I just believe in him.
What happened to finding the positivity today? The negative stuff was yesterday.
No, that's what
yesterday was colonoscopy.
That's the negative stuff. Washing the negative stuff out.
No.
I thought we were supposed to find some positive stuff today.
I am.
Yes, that's true.
I just said.
What's your positive?
I just said I like Cody Barton against.
I changed my notebook out.
Cody Barton's a
And
positive.
then you said that's it.
I changed my notebook out. I had positive things yesterday, but that notebook's at home.
Oh no.
Okay,
kind of like what the Titans
we got to
do.
find some positive stuff because you guys are making me sad.
All right, positive.
I went through the positive with Tony Pollard. he made what was it? 14 missed tackles on 20 touches.
I thought he looked different in camp. That he's going to have a year.
But yesterday it was 20 carries, 92 yards. But the making people miss was the highest mark in like 7 years of PFF. It was crazy.
There you go.
I forget. It's in my book. It's my positive book's at home.
All right, Titans fans, positives. Let's hear from
give
you.
it to us, y'all.
I mean, one of my positives is I think the future is bright. Yes.
It is.
With Alec, with I think Cam Ward.
Skoronski.
Maybe some people not sold on him yet. Skoronski.
Latham.
Right? Future. I mean, those are young guys.
Brownlee.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't see him get flagged all over the place.
Right? Progress.
How about the fact that Snead played the entire game almost?
Yeah.
He had 50-something reps.
And he looked,
a lot of people gave him crap for.
There were
but
3
I thought
plays.
he was.
I did. I thought he was.
His bad plays were just really
he took
important,
chances.
big plays.
He took chances.
Yeah.
So PFF, I think, credit to him for like over 100 yards in that game, which, PFF, they're kind of wishy-washy on that stuff. You kind of got to watch the tape to see, okay, was it really him or was that just the scheme of the defense and the Rams, who have a very good offensive-minded coach, just found a way to scheme into a good spot for him. And he just happened to be in the area, which I think was more the case. Now, that touchdown that Devontae Adams got, I mean, that was just Devontae Adams being Devontae Adams.
Yeah.
Like, how many times are you going to beat him every single time?
Here's a positive. Chim DK.
Yes.
It's another one.
Special teams as
long
a
kick
whole.
return, long punt return. I know the penalty on there, but he shows you what he can do. Here's Bones Fossil talking about Chim DK's early success as a returner.
He has been excellent. I'm trying to think of a way to say it. So there's still obviously a lot of things to learn from, but 2 games in, the decision making, the ball handling, a big kick return, a big punt return, got called back. I was hopeful for good decision making, first downs on punt return, good drive starts on kick return, but he's provided 2 big sparks in the return game. And I'm not surprised, but for a young guy to have that poise has been really good. And, credit the Rams, they hit some great dirty ball kickoffs, which are going to become a thing. And there's not many people at all that could have handled those kicks. Even if I had 2 or 3 or 4 returners back there, like those are tough balls. So his poise was very good, and all this stuff is really good learning for him. But we told the guys in the meeting room Monday, like, we got one.
Did you guys actually see this level of play from him in practice and in the, part of the disconnect is we didn't get to see in games him do these things. Did you see this coming from him this early?
I can't say that you did in practices or even preseason scrimmages or preseason games because we didn't have the opportunities. So a little bit was projection, to be honest, for sure. Like, you could see the ball skills, you could see the tracking, you could see poise, you could tell decision making, but when the bullets are live, it's kind of hard to know exactly what a guy's going to do. So to say, yeah, for sure, is not, I can't say that at all. But through 2 weeks of a lot of opportunities and a lot of different things that have been kicked at him, I think he's handled it really good. And I don't see any reason why that's going to be any different than what's going to happen in the future. I think it's just going to get better and better and better. And he probably has exceeded my expectations through 2 weeks for sure.
Jim DK is number 4 in the NFL in punt return average, 16.3. Now, the number 1 guy is Malik Washington, who is averaging 74 yards per punt return because he returned 1 for 74 yards. So that doesn't really
count.
So, so far, 3rd in the NFL, 2 games in.
The average starting field position for this offense as opposed to last year is a huge positive.
Yeah.
And that's a testament to...
But that leads to negatives.
Okay, clue.
You gave yourself away.
I mean, the fact that your offense is still ranked, 32 in the league right now with a considerable difference in your starting field position is not good. You're right. That is a negative. But we're taking the positives here, Mayor.
Right. No, you're right about that.
Do you have those numbers, Zach?
Yeah, Zach Lyons actually tweeted these out yesterday. So in 2024, their average start for a drive was on the 29.5-yard line, which was 21st in the league. So far this year, their own 41, which is about first in the NFL.
Yeah, but get to the negatives out of all that.
So their average drive time last year was 2:45. This year it's 2 minutes, which is dead last. They average 4.21 plays, which is 31st. They average 9.5 yards per drive, which is dead last. They average 0.86 points per drive, which is 31st. So not last.
Well,
but close.
So much for my better starting.
We've switched our roles today. Like, where's the negative stuff, Zeph? I know it's there. Ultimately,
1 touchdown.
Young team. Got to get healthy already. Like, we're already there. The depth is what we knew. So, despite being in the game or leading at halftime, that goes away in the second half.
This is where you expected them to be as a Titans fan.
Oh, 0-2?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I mean, nobody...
Hell yeah.
But honestly, nobody expected them to come out and win the first 2 games. And actually, they were in those games. I think just what you've seen from it is maybe more frustrating than you would have expected as a Titans fan. But nobody expected them to be 2-0 at this point.
Very true.
There's always hope in the offseason.
It makes it so much more frustrating that first game was right there and you just let it slip.
Pissed it away.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to say that word on air?
Yeah. 615-737-1045. When we come back, more of your phone calls. Zilla wants to talk college football. Dennis in the borough. Reese and Laura on hold. 615-737-1045.
We were just out at my friend's Two Rivers Ford yesterday collecting some non-perishable food items to benefit Second Harvest Food Bank and the Mount Juliet Help Center to help feed those in need and those who need it the most in our communities. And it was awesome. We were filling up the Ford F-150 in the lobby. You guys are awesome. Brought in tons of stuff. But guess what? This is just the beginning of this campaign. This is how easy it is. Next time you're at the grocery store, Pick up a couple of extra cans of food, canned tuna, chicken, salmon, protein bars, low sodium soups or chili, boxes of cereal, maybe dried beans, some rice, anything that can be stored and then saved and served for the next few months. Drop it by my friends at Two Rivers Ford. Throw it in the back of that F-150 displayed right up front. You can't miss it. And you have until the end of the month to do this. So anytime between now and September 30th, one of the reasons I love Two Rivers Ford, they are always giving back to our community. This is all a part of Ford Motor Company's Global Caring Month and the world's largest dealership food drive. So hop on in and get involved with Two Rivers Ford, the South's most trusted Ford dealer.
Want to tell you about my friends at Smoky Mountain Tops. They can totally transform your home into something that feels and looks brand new with custom countertops. Absolutely beautiful Smoky Mountain Tops. Mike McGrady and the guys do great work. Maybe you're thinking about upgrading your kitchen, your bath. Trust the experts at Smoky Mountain Tops, Tennessee's leader in premier stone surfaces for more than 30 years. I've trusted Smoky Mountain Tops for several home projects over the years, and their craftsmanship speaks for itself. Check out the stunning Honstone Quartz products at their Nashville design studio. Honstone Quartz offering elegance and durability, elevating any space. Smoky Mountain Tops has teamed up with Honstone Quartz, which perfectly captures the natural beauty and depth of quartzite stone countertops. You can check out Honstone's Opimo collection as seen at Smoky Mountain Tops' studio here in Nashville. Honstone offering durable surfaces, including neutrals or striking bold design, offering timeless elegance. They have a location in Knoxville as well, so if you're listening in East Tennessee, Smoky Mountain Tops can help you out there. Quality, service, dedication. Smoky Mountain Tops, your trusted countertop pros. 615-922-6539, smtops.com.
Good evening. It's 5:04. I'm Joseph Bonanno, live from the Circuit Sports at Kentucky Downs Studios. In NFL news today, the Bengals officially placed quarterback Joe Burrow on IR with a grade 3 turf toe. He will miss a minimum of 4 weeks, but is expected to miss around 3 months. Buccaneers defensive end Kalijah Kancey, the 2023 first-round pick, has torn his pec after Monday night's win at Houston and will be out for the rest of the year. And Vikings placed running back Aaron Jones on IR with a hamstring injury. He will now miss at least the next 4 weeks. Free agent running back Cam Akers is expected to re-sign with the Vikings, according to Adam Schefter. In college football news, there was a report saying that Vanderbilt quarterback Diego Pavia's attorney had set the stage to challenge the NCAA for a 7th season of eligibility. However, Pavia has responded on social media saying that report is not true. For our foundation repair and one of needs, you need to visit ussdn.com. Breaking news at once on your home with the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
HL 104.5 The Zone. What up, Nashville? Brent Doherty with you on a beautiful day in the Music City, although it is raining. Feet hit the ground, which makes it a beautiful day. Don Davenport is here, y'all.
What up, babes?
Let's go.
Let's go.
I'm on a trail mix kick right now.
I'm on a Cheeto kick.
The best trail mix is at Buc-ee's.
Yeah, the best, a lot of stuff is at Buc-ee's.
They got so much.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really see it all.
It's a little overwhelming.
Yeah.
I don't want to spend a ton of time in there, so I never get a chance to look at everything.
You looking at you or you get lost.
I don't want to spend 30 minutes in there.
Well, you will if you start looking.
Oh,
at
you will.
Yeah, you forget about that.
Slay Dog is here. Y'all.
I'm in the building. I'm in the building, Zephyr.
BetOnline has the favorites to land the UCLA and Virginia Tech coaching jobs. Plus, it's here's the thing about I don't know why they went ahead and fired these people.
Why?
Because we're not 4 games in yet. So you literally could have your entire roster go, you know what, I'm redshirt and I'm done, and get in the portal.
Oh, because you're saying it so early? Hey,
Yeah.
listen.
You can do it before
for
4 games.
Some kids that would have never gotten it.
Right, but if they would have waited 1 week.
Oh, I see. From a timing standpoint, yeah.
And just a roster and putting a team on the field.
I have a feeling if Virginia Tech would have waited, Blacksburg would have burned.
It might have. Virginia Tech next head coach. This is from BetOnline. The odds-on favorite, John Gruden, 4-1.
Oh, come on. He's not going to Virginia.
And we actually heard this potentially at SEC Media Days. Number 2, Shane Beamer.
Yeah. You got to throw that name in the pot.
He's pissed, too. Boy, he had a press conference, too.
Did he?
Oh, he was going bananas on the sideline.
What are you on about? Oh, the refs, though.
Yeah.
He had a point.
And losing. I mean, they didn't just lose. They got blasted.
They was going to lose anyway. That's what I know he not finna say that. I know South Carolina fan is about to say that. But, y'all.
Justin Wilcox, he's all the way on the West Coast right now. He's 6-1. Ryan Silverfield from Memphis, 7-1. That's going to be a hot name.
It's going to be a hot name. I'm surprised nobody's scooped him up yet. But this is what people don't realize. Memphis has money.
Yeah.
They really do.
How they allocate it is the problem.
Well, but not even just FedEx, just rich donors that want that football team to win. They got some money there.
They got a hot game this weekend.
Yeah.
Speaking of Ryan Silverfield, took a shot at Georgia football. Check it.
Afternoon, we meet with the team. We do 2 things, and we always start off with not our standard. We always start with the negative. And the not our standard is Georgia wide receiver, right, arrested for driving 900 miles per hour over the speed limit, right? That's a weekly occurrence. So that's one of those, we'll show.
That's a weekly occurrence.
My man.
Look at Ryan.
Alex Golish is 8-1. Will Stein, 10-1. Jimbo Fisher on this list.
There's one I like on the list.
He might not be on this list, though.
Oh, okay.
But I saw it. Yeah, go ahead.
Pat Fitzgerald.
Huh.
Used to be at Northwestern.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got fired. Won his lawsuit. All of that totally cleared that he did not know anything that was going on. Dude can coach.
He can.
Also, he coached lesser talented guys and won there.
What is Pat? Pat got to be upper 60s?
No, he's not that old.
Young?
I bet
Young?
he's. I
I
bet
think he's my
50.
age. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, why did I think he was old?
He is 50 years old.
Yeah.
Oh, he's young.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Dabo. He's just getting started.
No,
Dabo's 55.
55
Oh,
with
so
2
he-
championships and been there 4 times.
So
Double nickel.
He's still got a
case you
while to go.
forgot.
Yeah, and won that league 8 times.
UCLA next head coach. John Gruden, 4-1. There you go.
Yeah, come on. Gruden, what? Why don't Gruden do something about this, though? Like, why?
He loves it, man.
Nah, he got to love it.
He loves it.
I think he's the one that's putting his odds up.
I mean, we have Frank Frangie. He played that audio. 1010XL in Jacksonville. Has covered Florida forever and usually doesn't put this stuff out there, but said there will be a conversation, John Gruden, in the University of Florida, should they part ways with Billy Napier. Number 2 on the
that
list.
would be a fit, right?
yeah.
Number 2 on the list to become UCLA head coach, Deion Sanders, 5-1.
Be who coach?
UCLA. Take Deion to L.A. Kenny Dillingham, 6-1. He's not leaving Arizona State. He grew up a fan. There's pictures of him as a kid wearing Arizona State gear in the crowd.
Wow.
He ain't going nowhere.
Social media.
Justin Wilcox, another name. He's on both lists. Tommy Reese, Dave Aranda, no. Jimbo Fisher.
Jimbo, who was that telling us Jimbo want to get back in it? CeeLo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's too far out there.
Kurt Signetti from Indiana.
He's not leaving.
Yeah,
He's got
he got an
good thing
attitude
going.
for it, though.
By the way, they're going to pound Illinois this weekend.
They in the same conference
You think?
anyway?
Mm-hmm.
Who, UCLA?
No,
Oh,
Indiana.
Why do you think
UCLA ain't
that?
pounding
Because
anybody.
I don't like if you listen to the betting guys, they like Brad Powers, for example, doesn't even have Illinois in his top 25 power ranking, but they're in the top 10 in the AP poll.
Okay.
He thinks they're going to get exposed this weekend.
Let me write that down, yo.
You should write that down.
I am.
I meant
Who has
to.
Illinois? Well,
I meant to
Illinois
tell you
hasn't played anybody. Well, they played Duke
who also lost to
and stomped them.
Tulane.
Tulane.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But Tulane's a good team.
I had a conversation with somebody in therapy about that yesterday.
About Tulane?
Mm-hmm.
Physical therapy. That's a weird therapy conversation.
Yeah, like I thought, because what isn't that quarterback gone that you
He's
covered
at
last year?
Duke.
Yeah, he's at Duke. Mensa.
I think it was a little bit of
he
a revenge
transferred?
game there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then lost to his old school.
And got paid a buttload of money.
Also,
That's a $6 million guy.
Some of that's
It's a little
wrong.
lie.
Yeah, some of that's wrong.
also, how great is it that the Duke quarterback's name is Mensa?
Right? Smart. Yeah.
615
I talked to him
737
today, by the way. He's wicked
I
smart.
didn't know he transferred.
He did.
Wicked smart. Zilla.
Can't
Let's
keep
talk
up
about
with
college football. Zilla, what's up?
What's going on with you, Mayor?
Nothing, man. You got it.
Hey, what's going on, Babsy?
Hi.
Man, Slay Dog, this
Yeah,
is for you, brother.
All right, talk to me now.
Hey, man, look, can we annex the state of Florida to Cuba for the week, man? Man, they have messed up my parlay, bro.
Yeah.
Man, they done messed up my 9-piece and my 6-piece. They done lost me $9,500.
Oh, golly.
And guess who did it to me?
Oh, man.
Florida Atlantic. Florida
Oh,
Atlantic, bro.
FAU.
They have not lost to Florida International ever. And they forgot how to play ball in the second half. 21 unanswered points. Can you please annex Florida to the country of Cuba for the rest of the week? It could be for the rest of the year. I really don't even care. If you lose me $9,500, if I see you in the streets, we ain't even talking no more.
Zilla, you
Yeah, gotta go.
That sucks, man.
Oh, golly, I done been there, man. I feel your pain.
You were just there last week.
Absolutely. Sure was. Thanks for telling us.
Thank you, Zilla. Good luck this week.
Man, FAU. Them be the ones, man, them unpredictables that come out in 21-0. You ain't never lost to a team. Good gosh.
That's tough to lose 9,500 because of Florida Atlantic.
Dog.
Out of all
You're like,
the teams
why?
out there.
I should have just left y'all off the parlay or slay.
615-737-1045. So they're calling Joey Aguilar Joey Swagular. Got some stats regarding him coming up for you next. 3HL, if you want in, 615-737-1045. Also, hear from Kirk Herbstreit about Vanderbilt. It's not just Diego Pavia. We'll talk about it next.
What's happening, good people? You don't like getting out of the house when you get sick, right? Okay, well, we got something for you. MedicalHouseCalls.com. They hit them up. They come straight to your house. This is healthcare designed for your life. So you're on the go all the time. Can't really set up appointments as far as getting there, saying, all right, I got to leave what I'm doing here at home. Maybe I'm working there, I'm studying on something, and I got to get to the doctor where I got to sit in his office, the transit, everything is taking too long. Why not just have them come to you? That's what Medical House Calls do. They primary health care, urgent care, IV therapy, all of this is understood. And for my athletes out there, you need some active recovery. You want IVs. It focuses on you, especially us fellas. We do not like going to the doctor, but we always want to get the gains and feel back like ourselves, our best self. So you're looking for athletic recovery, immune boosting blends, rapid rehydration, energy boost. Whatever it is, they got mobile IV therapy. Hit them up at 615-838-2375. 615-838-2375 and get your life back in order. MedicalHouseCalls.com.
You know how life can change in an instant. It can certainly happen, and you need Blair Durham's phone number in your phone right now. 615-242-9000. That's 615-242-9000. Car wreck can throw everything off, man. Your job, your bills, your peace of mind, everything. That's why you need our good friends at Bart Durham Injury Law. You need to be able to connect with them just if something happens. 615-242-9000. Get that number into your phone. Marine veteran Blair Durham and his team have been fighting for folks in Tennessee for years, making sure insurance companies pay up what they're supposed to, when they're supposed to. No upfront costs, no waiting around, just real people making sure you get what you deserve. Call BDIL, 615-242-9000. That's Bart Durham Injury Law, 615-242-9000. If you've been injured, don't wait. Call Bart Durham Injury Law, 615-242-9000. They're here 24/7 and ready to fight for you. Get this number into your phone. If something happens, you'll be able to react quickly. 615-242-9000. 3HL 1045 The Zone. Brent Doherty, Don Davenport, Ron Slay.
Baby Babs is on her way.
Oh, gosh.
You just got a picture from Dance
I
Studio?
just got a picture. Yeah, she's at a dance event, a family reveal event tonight.
I love it.
And she's sitting there with her leg cocked, like, up.
Yeah.
With her arm up, and she's like, the facial expression is like
what?
What's
Sassy.
up?
It's my girl right here. What's
with
up?
Her finger pointing down, like,
yeah, baby.
like where does she get that? How is she a
Yes.
5-year-old teenager?
She's very confident. She got swagger.
I love it, dog. I love it. Her little
All I
personality
know-
just coming on now.
Is I'm screwed.
Oh, I'm going to be there for every bit of it.
Oh.
What about when Babs was her age and Buff had Babs going through all the talent shows and all that stuff?
That's what I want to see.
I was in pageants at
Pageants,
five.
that's
But
what it
do you
was.
know why? Because I was super shy. I would like
Were
hide
you?
behind my mom's leg all the time. So
Oh,
she was
there's
like,
no
all right,
way.
I'm about to put you on stage. See if that'll help.
I was going to say, something help.
I know one thing. We
You ain't
gotta
hiding
worry about
behind
that.
nothing.
Yeah, we ain't got to worry about that with Baby Babs. She ain't hiding. She on front and center stage.
We got to dial you in.
Microphone in
sometime.
hand.
She a hot mess.
She's the truth.
Prayers
mean-
up for mom.
I mean, looking at that picture, she doesn't get any of that from Travis.
No. That's all. That is all Babs.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Ain't no if no if ands or buts.
I'm about to send her to your house whenever she.
So come on, LaRon. He
Brings
probably already
this
got. He
attitude.
probably got a script already ready for her.
He's like, listen, this is how you piss your parents
I'm
off.
telling you, dog. He's like, come on with it.
You want attitude? This is the way to do it.
Hey man, that man had detention.
Oh no! Already?
Oh man, detention.
We just
dog.
started school.
Late to PE.
Late to PE.
Because he wanted to get a drink.
Oh, like a cold drink or a drink?
You can't even drink drinks in PE.
Oh yeah, you can't bring him in the gym.
So his thing was like, I wanted to beat the line, and also he told me, dude, don't they give you a warning? I said, didn't we read the rules together? That was your warning.
Reading the rules was your.
Yeah, like I already gave you a warning. You don't even need no more warnings.
So he made a decision to do something thinking he would get a warning.
Yeah.
No, this is what stands out to me. You guys are totally missing all of it. He made the wise decision to go get it, to beat the line. This is thinking ahead. This is proactive. This is like
He got
success
detention.
is later. No, he is thinking ahead. You got to think on the positives on this. Good
Dude.
job, Lil Ron.
No, pray for parents.
I mean, all that's great if you don't get detention.
Yeah, that's what I told him, dog. You can't do that, dog. Like,
Why are they giving him detention for being
it
late?
was like third weekend. Too.
Being
I
late,
mean,
yeah.
Come on.
Babs.
I'm
Imagine Babs
late
as a
my
teacher.
entire life.
What's funny about that, and I tell this to people all the time, you are a high anxiety person,
Yes.
but you have no problem rolling in here at 2:59.
I know. It's
I don't
weird,
know
isn't
how
it?
you do that.
That
That
is
would make me
crazy.
so nervous.
That is crazy.
It's kind of weird.
You're all over the board. Joey Swagular, only SEC quarterback to go 14 of 14 or better in a single quarter in the last 20 years. Remember, everybody was worried about this guy?
So let me go back real quick. This is what I was saying. All the understandings, all the interceptions that he was throwing at App State and things like that. Man, coming into this system, you don't have a whole lot to analyze. It's either there or it's not. You got probably one or two options. You know what I mean?
That's
Or
why we were
take
hesitant
off.
in terms of offering an opinion about him, because we all saw the tape and we're like, okay, it's concerning.
It looked bad.
But does he fit this system?
dude.
You just don't know until you get in it. And
It's
does
a
he,
very quarterback friendly system.
does he ever?
Yep.
Well, he's really smart with the RPO game, which is not what they had last year, which is not what they had 2 years ago. So they couldn't run the fast-paced offense. That first drive against Georgia didn't sub once. They couldn't.
Nope.
Right down the field.
He
touchdown.
was nailing guys. But this is so I thought Zach Lyons, he stopped me on the way in. Shout out to him. He was like, dude, I thought that was a good take. Like what I opened with yesterday about, Vols fans being frustrated, this, that, and the other. But I go as far as, man, I think so many questions were answered by both teams. Like, you didn't know what Aguilar would be against a top-tier team like Georgia.
I think
And
Tennessee offered a lot of answers.
No question.
Georgia's big one was, can Gunnar Stockton do that in that environment on that stage? And the answer is yes.
That's
that
it.
was a big one.
That's huge.
For
I
Georgia.
think both teams walked away knowing what they are and what they can fix.
But from a defensive standpoint, I was surprised that Georgia was not better. And if I was a Georgia fan, I would be concerned about that element moving forward. Because they got knocked off the ball by Tennessee's offensive line. And they only gave up 1 sack.
Yeah.
And Tennessee had almost 500 yards of total offense.
Both teams did.
Right, but I'm saying, like, Georgia's defense has been historically one of the best in the country.
I didn't remember I was saying that coming in. I didn't think that, you know what I mean, these are the guys where you say but the reason we're going to stop them is because we're going to man up across the board and hit them in their mouth and they can't do nothing. They were still able to get separation. So, yeah.
No, I know you said that. I just was.
No, yeah. But I just, man, dude.
I just haven't seen a Georgia defense not be able to get more pressure. And we talked to someone around the program that's close with the program that said Kirby Smart felt really good about getting pressure on Aguilar going into that game. But they were unable to do that.
You know who also felt good about they line standing up to them? Tennessee's O-line.
That's true. From Jordan Moore, this is really interesting. This is on passes 20 or more yards down the field. Joe Milton in all of 2023 was 18 of 61. That's 29.5%.
Come on, yo.
Nico Iamaleava in 2024, 16 of 50. That's 32%.
Wow.
Through 3 games, Joey Aguilar, 9 of 13, 7 touchdowns. That's 69.2% down the field.
That's the difference.
It is a huge difference.
Now, guess what? One of the things, this go both ways, too, because a lot of, Joe Milton's was a little different. But even with Nico.
I miss him. I love seeing those.
No, I don't like them torpedoes.
80-yard passes to a 50-yard guy.
Yeah. Like, you got to give the receivers credit, too, because, man, a lot of times these last 2 years, we was talking about drops.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the receivers not necessarily. Now, whether the ball was being thrown too hard, it was, a little bit outstretched, if somebody stopped running, it's something to be said. And I did have, I forgot who I was talking to, but Joe, or maybe he said Chris Lowe was saying it on our air. Sometimes those balls are underthrown a bit.
I said it.
You said that.
Yeah.
By Aguilar, which gives it a 50-50 like feel. But if you got guys that's going to make plays in one-on-one situations, I'd rather the receiver be adjusting than the DB and not knowing where it is.
Yeah.
So.
Who is this? Ryan
Seacrest.
No, not that one.
Ryan Shumpert.
Shumpert, okay.
Oh, he's a great dude.
Of Rocky Top Insider.
You know him. I met him.
Rocky Top Insider. He talked about the Tennessee wide receivers coach, Kelsey Pope, talking about how last season they met as a staff because they felt like they had to evolve because they didn't do enough, especially after that playoff loss, that they had to learn different things. They had to take accountability, look in the mirror as coaches. And what did he say? It's completely foreign. Or he said, we did that with the things that we're showing on offense. It's completely foreign to what Tennessee offenses has looked like here so far.
Yeah.
But to your point, both of your points, you can do that with Joey at quarterback, and maybe you couldn't do that last year.
And Mr. Keefe says Nico greater than Aggie. I'm not talking about athleticism or anything or arm strength or anything like that. But in terms of running Josh Heupel's offense, there's no comparison between the two of those guys.
It's not. One of the things, too, like what Babs is saying about the receivers, Brew wasn't a big separation guy. Brew was a yards after catch type guy. You know what I mean? Break tackles. Squirrel was a guy, go long. I'm not going to say just separation, beat you off the line, but designed up, come a little bit in motion, or get a run on somebody.
Those transcontinental routes.
Brazel.
Across the field.
And Mike Matthews, they're beating guys. Staley been in the slot. Like those guys on the outside, that's what we haven't had winning on the outside. Dante Thornton was similar, but he was still slot worthy a little bit more. But
no, if Aguilar stays healthy and those 3 wide receivers stay healthy, this has a chance to be one of Tennessee's best offenses ever.
Wow, too. We need it.
615-737-1045. We're about to do a trivia question, Tennessee football trivia question. So we want you on hold, 615-737-1045, so you can answer. And here's the thing, though, man. Don't cheat. Don't cheat. We're going to ask you a question, and it's going to be a Tennessee trivia question. And you have a chance to, Babs, win Tennessee UAB tickets?
Yep, 2 tickets to see Tennessee host UAB at Neyland this Saturday, plus 2 tickets to Dollywood. And all of this thanks to Shoney's. Let's eat. I feel like you can't say Shoney's without Let's Eat nowadays.
You can't.
Yeah, so go ahead, 615-737-1045. Load up the lines, and then that way Zeph will grab you immediately. I'll give you the trivia question, and if you answer it, you win those 2 tickets to see the Vols host UAB, and then tickets to Dollywood, too. You can go on Sunday.
615-737-1045. And if you are on hold and would like to participate, jump off hold and jump back in. That's the way to get that done. 615-737-1045, as Babs said.
It's loaded up there, too.
Tennessee UAB coming up this weekend. Tennessee, a 39.5-point favorite, and then they go to Starkville.
Didn't they go to Starkville?
I went to the Tennessee-Mississippi State game in 1994.
Really?
Yeah. That was a fun time. Except for Tennessee lost. They fumbled the ball 5 times in that game. But that's I always talk about that. This is where we knew that Peyton Manning was different. He threw an out route to Kendrick Jones. It ended up a, 70, 75, 80-yard touchdown. But it was an out route. The corner tried to jump it and thought he could, and the ball just went sailing by his head, like, fast. And everybody was like, okay, I see what's going on here. But Tennessee lost in Starkville.
Yeah. You know what? I'm thinking about making. I'm thinking
about going down there.
About making a little trip down there. Just don't know yet.
You absolutely should.
It ain't nothing to eat down there though.
That's what Dillingham said. I wonder if they ever found food. I wonder if he ever found food.
It just, you know what? It's plenty of great restaurants down there. They just they close early.
Well, the game's at 3:15.
Absolutely, yo. I told y'all that's where I had my rendezvous with my Uber guy.
Oh, that's
at Waffle
right.
House?
No.
Yeah. Where he said, I'm going to come in and eat with you. Is
Yeah, I told him, hey, I'm just stopping and get something to eat. He got out the car, too.
That's so funny.
Sat at the bench with you.
Man, no, right across from me, yo. Like all we was missing was candles.
That was that's the weirdest thing.
And guess what, though, Babs? And that's the cold part about Tolu Smith. About 4 of their key guys was Mississippi State players was sitting at the bar. I'm thinking that I kept looking over there at me like, and I just kept shaking my head like, hey, I promise y'all this ain't no cousin. I don't know. You
and this old white dude.
Hey, man, they was looking at me like I was crazy. I was like, nah, I promise you. I'm just trying to eat, man. Going back to my room. Damn,
he just wanted a friend.
That's all. And I was here for him, Babs. I was here.
And I know you were so nice.
I talked to him.
He paid for his food.
What did he
That's
get?
a slave move.
I think he had like a little all-star.
Oh, yeah.
Cool,
he didn't get like the ribeye and
no, he ain't go
steak and
crazy.
eggs.
No, he ain't go crazy.
How did that come about? Was he like, hey, do you care if I come eat with you?
No. He didn't even ask. That's
you
what I'm
asked
telling
if
you.
he wanted something.
No,
Didn't you?
said no. I did.
Yeah,
so
you
when
did.
I got out, I was like, "Hey man, you want me to grab you something?" And he was like, "I don't even know if he said yeah or not. I just know he turned the call and got out." I'm thinking myself, now you know I can get it. Like you gotta come.
I would have
in
thought he
with
was
me.
going to the bathroom or something.
Dude, that man sat down in the same little booth.
Did you have a nice little conversation?
It was early. Then it was like,
Then it got slow?
Yeah, let's eat and get on. Let's eat and get on out of here.
Early.
Yeah, like it.
So good.
Dude, that was wild, man.
Hey, man.
Mississippi State.
So good.
What do you get to eat when you go there?
All-Star.
Oh, yeah.
Extra bacon and grits before the meal.
Cheese, eggs, and hash browns.
Cheese,
Side
eggs,
of
and Welch is
grits.
great.
Ooh, you gotta know your order.
Mm-hmm.
Waffle brown too.
I do the
Don't bring me no little light skin waffle.
I do the hash brown bowl.
Hash brown bowl. Who gets a hash brown bowl at Waffle House?
And I get the white.
Me sometimes.
And I get
Yeah, I ain't
scrambled
hash brown bowl.
scrambled eggs. I get white gravy over it.
What?
Yeah,
Is that funny?
it's good.
You need to go to Huddle House.
Yeah, no.
You don't go to Waffle House.
Or
for that,
IHOP
man.
or something.
Yeah,
That's not a
you
Waffle
want
House
too much
meal.
little mixture.
Are there
dog.
still huddle houses?
I think in
I don't even know what
Mississippi
Huddle House
and-
is.
I think they're in Mississippi and a couple in Jackson, Tennessee. I think.
Oh, I was going to say Jackson's in Mississippi.
Yeah.
Jackson, Tennessee. All right, you want to do this? What's the question, Babs? Trivia question for Tennessee UAB tickets and Dollywood tickets. Tennessee Ticket Tuesday presented by Shoney's.
Ready?
Yeah.
Tennessee quarterback that we are just talking about, Joey Aguilar, threw for 4 touchdown passes in the 44-41 overtime loss to Georgia on Saturday. Who was the last Vols QB to throw at least 4 touchdown passes against Georgia?
Let's go to Darren in Bellevue. Darren, what you got? Who's the last quarterback to do that?
I'm going to guess Josh Dobbs.
That's a great guess. He was the answer last week. That is not true, though, Darren. Good job, though. Well, actually, not a good job because he was wrong. Right?
Next.
Good try, though.
Yeah, good try. Steve in Mount Juliet. Steve, what you got?
Peyton Manning.
Oh.
Not the correct answer, but
Thank you,
good
Steve.
guess.
That is a good one right there.
Yes.
Appreciate that.
I wonder, is anybody going to say my guy?
Bridges and McMinnville. MC Minville. What's up?
Hey, y'all. Eric Ainge.
No, y'all are coming up with some
They
good
right
ones
there
though,
on
that
them,
I
though.
didn't even think about.
JB and the Borough. JB, what's up?
T. Martin.
That's another
Nope,
good one.
Well, we're
that's another
dancing
good
around.
one. We are going through all
So,
of them.
Nobody's even guessed my guess.
T. Martin from 2000, too.
I was wrong. But
Just
nobody's.
for the record,
Yeah.
your girl was
You got it
right,
right.
in
She
our
was
text
right.
chain.
You
Next.
were right. Next, let's go to Ethan in the Borough. Ethan, what you got?
Jonathan Crompton.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Do you know what year it was?
09?
Nailed it.
It was
09.
2009.
It was 2009. Look at you, Ethan.
Good job, Ethan.
You just won 2 tickets to see the Vols host UAB. Who you taking?
I'm going to take my fiance, Courtney.
That's smart.
There
She a
you
Vol
go.
fan?
You know, she does
don't
like
need
the
to be.
ball. She's not huge into football, but she does follow them for sure.
Okay, the atmosphere will be great for her anyway.
Yeah,
That's
maybe
cool.
she will be after this
Have a great
weekend.
time.
Hey, I'm going to put you on hold, brother. Thank you. Appreciate it. Ethan in the Borough. Tennessee
Congrats,
Take It Tuesday, presented by Shoney's. It's your favorite time of year. Come on back to Shoney's for a warm, comforting meal this season, served up always fresh and always delicious. Head on over to Shoney's Middle Tennessee locations in Clarksville, Dixon, Lebanon, and Donaldson Pike in Nashville. Shoney's, let's eat. Jonathan Crompton in that game. Tennessee won 45-19. Jonathan Crompton, 20 of 27, 310 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. Montario Hardesty, 20 carries, 97 yards, and a touchdown. Bryce Brown, how about that? 9 carries, 21 yards, and a touchdown. Gerald Jones, 5 receptions, 105 yards,
Gerald
and 2
Jones.
touchdowns.
Number 6.
And Denarius Moore, 4 for 73 and a touchdown.
Wow.
I like bringing the
All right,
names
George
back.
Jones in a minute. Nobody never says my guy, but somebody in the chat just said it.
Who was
Who
your
was
guy?
your guy?
Casey Clausen, Iceman.
Iceman.
Oh, I would never.
Nobody
would've
never
brought
bring
him
up Casey Clausen, man.
I went Tyler Bray.
Yep, which was
I would've
that
picked
was,
Bray.
that was okay.
Brady used to sling it.
That was okay.
I was right.
You were right, though.
She was
Jay
right.
Crump.
That should be illegal, though. She was right.
I know.
Early, too. She just jumped right into it.
All right, Cousin Danny, hang with us. And we've got a pretty good 3HL bingo card for you when we come back. That's coming up. Stay tuned. 3HL 1045 The Zone. Toasty Doves. I love Big Savage. Dosey Dose. My mic was on. That was funny. I've got an important message from our good friends at Bart Durham Injury Law. Go ahead and get their number into your phone. 615-242-9000. That's 615-242-9000. Here's the thing, man. Some lawyers chase ambulances. It's true. They'll do anything to get your attention. But not Blair Durham and his team. They want to let you know that if someone calls you after a wreck, they're breaking the law. That's right. There are lawyers out there breaking the law. They're not supposed to call you after a wreck. Marine veteran Blair Durham and his team at the Bart Durham Injury Law Practice do not play those games. When you make the call, they answer. 615-242-9000. That's 615-242-9000. They are local, trusted, and ready to fight for you. No gimmicks, just a team that is on your side from the start. We've all known Blair a long, long time. He's a great dude. 615-242-9000. So if you or someone you love is ever in a wreck, remember Blair's number, or don't remember it. Just get it into your phone. That way you can remember to get it out of your phone. 615-242-9000. Local, trusted, ready to fight for you. Bart Durham Injury Law, 615-242-9000.
Insanely clean carpets. We all want them. We all need them. And no one can clean like Zero Res. And that is because only Zero Res cleans with ZR water. So what is that? That means no soap, no residue. And the most important thing, if you have kids and dogs like I do in my house, no harsh chemicals. Your surfaces dry twice as fast too, by the way. They also do air duct cleaning, which I need to have them come out because of all the dog hair that is in my air ducts in life. But September promotion for Zero Res. This is awesome. 3 rooms and a hallway special, $139. 2 rooms and stairs special going for $129 right now in September. Tell them Dawn sent you. Some restrictions may apply, but they'll take care of you. 615-535-9376. You can always book online easily. Remember, it's a Z in the Zero Res. It's ZeroResNashville.com.
Let's face it, buying a vehicle should be straightforward and stress-free, and that's exactly how Two Rivers Ford has been doing business for decades. This locally owned dealership has a non-commissioned sales team whose only focus is to find you the right vehicle at the right price without the pressure. So you'll actually have a fun car buying experience. Great prices, easy financing, and a non-commissioned sales team. Two Rivers Ford, the South's most trusted Ford dealer.
HL 104.5 The Zone. Brent Doherty, Don Davenport, Ron Slay. Kirk Herbstreit with some things to say about Vanderbilt. It's not just Diego Pavia. Last chance fainting fans.
That was dangerous. What was that? I don't know what that came from.
Wait.
I I don't know whoever put that song in the system, but that does not need to be in there anymore. I had some words at the end of that.
Delete.
hard delete.
Hey, dog.
I think that is the Django Unchained version of that song.
Better be. Hey, boy. A lot of movies start off like that.
Last Chance Fancy Pants.
Like, what is going on? I don't know. It was a Quentin Tarantino movie about to come on or what? Like,
That's always dangerous.
I was very confused on where that was coming from.
Me too. Meanwhile, back to Vanderbilt. Mac Talk is coming up at the top of the hour. But back to Vanderbilt, Kirk Herbstreit with some things to say about the Commodores. Check it.
We got to hit Vandy because I don't think this was Vandy with good old Diego Pavia. They're a wild card. They went in there into one of the more hostile environments in the SEC and just won the line of scrimmage, played great defense. Pavia played smart. I think there's more to Vandy than just Diego Pavia. I think it's about Clark Lee has built a team that thinks, Vandy, in our world, Joey, when we were growing up and playing in the Big Ten.
Joey Galloway.
You know how Northwestern back then was just kind of like Northwestern, you just get by that week, hope you don't get healthy. Vandy's been that forever in the SEC. I've heard people, I live in Nashville, people say who aren't Vandy fans, like, why are they still in the SEC with all this realignment? How are they still in the SEC? And meanwhile, Clark Lee, who played there, who's from Nashville, went to Montgomery Bell Academy, another NBA guy, he's just sitting here building a team, another team that's pissed off at the world, and how dare you question us? How dare you slight us? And they didn't sneak up. They just went in there with a rubber hose and just beat up on South Carolina in their stadium. That was one of the more interesting games I thought of the whole weekend.
You know what? The thing that stood out, won the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
When do you ever say that about Vanderbilt football in the past?
We talked about it before the South Carolina game that that we haven't seen a Vanderbilt team this good in the trenches. We talked about that on Friday.
Mm-hmm. Because they always have depth issues.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the coolest things, being local. Like we saw this. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's why he makes that point when he talks about Vandy.
Yeah. And then also I don't know if they were ignoring them at media day or what, but outside of trying to get sound bites from Diego, like he talked about it. Them going to go get the offensive line, them going to go get his partner from New Mexico State, the running back. Like they talked about the things they were doing. Like we were beefing up the line. Clark Lee talked about it. Like we got to protect our guys. We got to make it deeper into the season. We were banged up and beat up, so the strength coach has been doing great. Like they talked about everything. So sometimes you got to just open up your ears. It's hard to believe, but you got to roll with it.
One more quick Vanderbilt note from our buddy Alan George. Vanderbilt is the only school in the top 20 of both the AP poll, 20th, and the U.S. News and World Report Best National University rankings, 19th.
See, that part right there, that's when you ain't never really been there. That part right there, that's when you ain't really never been there before.
Getting the academics and the football.
That's what's up.
3HL bingo card. I think Jackson Arnold is the least mentally strong quarterback in America.
Who said that? Hugh Freeze?
In all of America.
No, that would be me.
That would be Babs Freeze.
Hugh Freeze basically said that for the season.
Sit and spin. Let's go, Dabo.
Did I say that out loud?
Yeah, that's our girl.
Babs.
Be better. Be better, Davenport.
No, keep me in great, Babs.
You expected them to be 0-2. That was you. 0-2. Oh, hell yeah. That was me.
That was you. Talking about the Titans.
Mm-hmm.
The opener, they pissed it away. Can I say that on the radio?
I just did. This is what she followed it up with.
Babs on a roll today,
She
boy.
was. She's the bingo card.
This actually happened during the break. We're different players, Slay.
Yeah.
Talking about basketball.
That was you.
I was like, I run the 3-point line. And you said, well, I do too. But back in the day, well, I like to get after it down there. And I said, well, we're different players, Slay.
Yeah.
Slightly.
Yeah.
Definitely true. Can we annex Florida to Cuba, man?
That was big. I was with that one. You lose them bets like that, man, you want to get rid of them.
Who was that? One of
That
our
was,
callers. Daryl?
Zilla.
Zilla. That was Zilla.
Okay.
Yep. That was Zilla. Daryl. My other brother, Daryl. Don't bring me no light skin waffle.
Yeah.
Is that what you said?
You missed that one.
All I heard was you say, I like my waffles dark,
Yeah.
but I didn't hear the don't bring.
Don't bring me no light skin waffle.
Mm-hmm. Extra butter, baby.
And last chance, fancy pants.
Yeah, that was.
I don't know what
That
that
was
was.
none of us.
Unknown. Yeah, that was unknown person, Jeff.
Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, that's the only thing I come up with.
Cousin Danny, what up, Danny? It's been a minute.
Oh, my goodness. It's so good to be on with you guys. My work schedule doesn't normally allow me to make calls to any of my friends on the radio no more.
I'm glad you were able to, man.
Man, ditto. Anyway, I just wanted to call and talk about how great it is to see Swagular running this offense. It is a true testament to Josh Heupel's ability to call plays when he has a competent and mature quarterback that understands the RPO system.
Exactly.
That's what it
When
boils
to give
down
the
to.
handoff and when to pull it.
Exactly. And the fact that we were going punch for punch and blow for blow with a Georgia Bulldog team who's at full strength with three key starters out on defense. I mean, when you can think about when Jackson Moy's back in the lineup and our secondary's at full strength and we can start getting those coverage sacks and collapsing the pocket on some of these weaker SEC teams, I don't think that there's many teams in the country that can handle Tennessee at full strength with the play call. When you're talking about throwing up these prayers, these 50-50 balls, Swagular is not the only good nickname we've got for this team because we got that brazzle-dazzle down there just making those jump balls. He's going all out. I absolutely love this team. Pavia Schmavia, the best team in Tennessee, and damn well may be the best team in the SEC when it's all said and done. That's your Tennessee Vols. And you know why, Slay?
Talk to me.
Because that's all we daggum know.
Better
Go
believe
Vols!
it. Go Vols, baby.
Cousin Danny.
Man, I didn't want Cousin Danny to get off the line real quick. I had something to ask him.
Oh,
man.
you had something?
Yeah, Joe Burrow, man, got to do something with that toe.
Uh-oh.
3 months.
3 months,
Dang.
at least.
Got to ride with Brownlee. Is that the backup? Brownlee?
Browning.
Browning. Jake.
Have you seen this thing going around that Burrow is the next Andrew Luck?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yep. As you pointed out, 4 starters out on defense.
Yeah. Hobbs, Moy, Gibson, McCoy.
Speaking of Hobbs, Roy Hobbs, R.I.P. Robert Redford passed away overnight or early this morning. Yep.
Really?
One of the best actors of
I
ever.
didn't see that.
I ain't either, you
Man.
Well, I hope I'm right. Well, all right. If he passed away, R.I.P. Robert Redford. If not, hey, man, when's the next movie coming out? You got some more. I started to say salad dressing, but that's Paul Newman. Oh man. Maybe that's who it was.
We're here every day, y'all.
No, it was Robert Redford. He did pass away. All right, back at it tomorrow. We got Coach Mack and we got Todd Furman breaking down some big games coming up this weekend. Tyler said he's dead. Okay, well, man, probably a better way to say that.
Rough idea.
One of the most talented actors of all time. And great dude, they say. You missing all kinds. That's when I said Joe Milton earlier. You fired it against the wall.
My arm, man.
Speaking of Coach Mack Talk coming up. Stay tuned. You okay over there, Babs?
I'm waiting for you to wrap this thing up.
I'm waiting for your player to call that was supposed to do it at 2:40.
Yeah, what's up with that?
She's like, I might miss time today.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 hours late.
Nope. All good. All right.
Sideline reporter's not a priority.
That's right. Appreciate you guys including us in your day and in your lives. We do not take that for granted, nor do we take that lightly. Hopefully we were able to put a smile on your face at some point today. Love y'all. Be back at it tomorrow. Have a great night. Good night. God bless.
See ya.
Wouldn't want to be ya unless you were Baby Babs and the personality was beaming.
What a well, what the hell, 3 HL.
That's it.